very good ad.
Dang. I was so fast at doing everything that the ads aren't even done. It's okay. How are people doing? You doing good. I don't need you to answer. I'm telling you how you're doing. I highly suspect that this game won't do well, but I don't always play games for their stream appeal, I guess is how I will put it. So how am I doing if you're in charge? I said you're doing good. Good. I don't think I can, even if I could play it, you can't hear it. It's gonna be really loud. I don't think you can hear that though. You can't hear that. I played it and you didn't hear it. No one said good in all capital letters and was like, yeah, that's that. I heard it. How? This is a question. Addy does this. There's a streamer that sometimes come in here, Afro Addy. They have specific words. If you put a specific word in chat, it will do something or play a sound. I wonder about that sometimes. I'm like, what if I just had like an incredibly obscure word that made a sound when you did it? Or like if you spelled it specifically, like it had to be the exact punctuation, like you have to say, like, you have to say it in this exact way. It has to be spelled like this, or the message has to be just that one word. I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't matter if you like gaming, because some people are like, I don't want to watch this. But some people do. We got a follow yesterday. I'll take that. I will take follows. Sometimes, if I really wanted to stream the things that make, you know, you popular, I would not play these games. I'd be out here playing Fortnite. Fortnite, Marvel Rivals. I don't know, a couple things like that. I'm trying to think what else I'd be playing. Honestly, I probably wouldn't be playing Fortnite. I'd probably pick something. I'd probably pick Marvel Rivals, honestly. I could probably see myself putting in a 10-hour day of Marvel Rivals. I wouldn't like it, but I could do it. If it was how I made money. There's a couple other things. I think I could do other things. Sometimes, though, I wonder. I do wonder, though. There are just a lot of things where I'm like, I think a lot of streaming is like a lot of everything. It's who you know. And sometimes I don't know nobody. And I don't really care to know nobody. And that doesn't do super well when you're trying to be a big streamer. You're at a good old 75. If I could pick, I'd be a VTuber that streams Disco Elysium. Yeah. With gigantic, heavy breasts. I think we all want that life. Like, you look down and you can't see anything but them. Your entire lower body is just a mystery. It did say it. I said what we were all thinking. Oh yeah, when we last left our heroes, we called this guy, so this guy is the owner of the hotel we stay at, right? And he made a call to, or he asked out one of his employees on a date, and she didn't show up. And our lack of empathy turned that into a quest to match make them together, at which point we then convinced him that she was a sex addict and wasn't interested in him because she had already moved on to like 10 other people. And he's now depressed because we ruined his love life. And that was really funny, and I liked that a lot. Because I liked empathy being like, we had so little empathy that empathy was like, no, there's no possible way that this could mean anything else but that you need to become, you know, the matchmaker here. Dude, Detaltair's here. How's Detaltair doing? I gotta remember where we're going. That was really loud.
can I help you?
I thought I could. I thought he let me go through this door, but I guess not. Or here. Can't go through. The first time today, tired. It's fair.
Hello, sweetie.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
Who's Sweetie? Who's Sweetie?
Why, you are, officer.
Maybe I am a sweetie.
And have you found anyone to be sweet to?
No, I'm done with mating rituals. I don't know, wink. Maybe I have. I don't had once, wink twice, but I lost her. I guess I'll do this. I had once, wink wink, but then I lost her.
What was with that fucking wink?
Do nothing. The neurological damage is probably permanent.
I see you are still grieving. Well, I won't pry. You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself.
He slaps himself on the
I'm
forehead.
Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the
Gary.
street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
Oh, okay.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
Okay. You seem to be in a chair. How'd you like to roll with me? I didn't know if you noticed, but I don't know where I am or what I'm doing or anything. Sweetie needs money. Do sweeties get money? I feel like I have to figure, because I do need money. I also just really like the first one. You seem to be in a chair. But Sweetie does need money, to be honest. To be 100% honest, Sweetie do need money. I'm like $130 in debt. Or whatever they're called. I don't know. I have one. I have one of these things, and I need 130. I feel like I also don't have any empathy, so I'm going to go with it. You seem to be in a chair.
Yes, dear. I'm a paraplegic.
A paraplegic is someone with limited or no ability to use the lower half of their body.
Oh, I died like 4
Paraplegia
times
is
on
caused
stage.
by spinal cord injuries, like falling from a great height, or a grenade explosion.
I didn't like fully start the game over, but I lost so much progress. Like Jen was here. Jen knows that we talked to like, it took me like 5 minutes just to skip all the dialogue of all the stuff I lost from dying just one time. It was really bad. Like I basically had to start over. Like we lost like 45 minutes of progress because a child insulted me and I died. Yeah, my psyche is really bad. Yeah, Kuno killed me by insulting me. That's what happened. Yeah, that is exactly what happened. And we lost like 45 minutes of progress. It was really bad. And I was like, oh. And that wasn't the only time I died either. I died while on the phone. I had the phone call where I talked to the police station and told them I lost my badge, and we also died there. But I had saved that time, so it wasn't as bad. Yeah, they make fun of me, yeah. A paraplegic is someone with limited to no ability to use their lower half. The paraplegic is caused by spinal cord injuries like falling from a great height or grenade explosion. A grenade? Did you fight in a war?
No, dear. I'm not quite that old. Although I was injured in the line of duty.
Hmm. I feel like I was in a war.
Oh my. What happened?
I think I lost.
That's how I feel about the accident. I was a training and development manager at a rapidly expanding mail order shoe company. You'd think it would be a safe job, but I had to be everywhere, and well, once I happened to be under some faulty scaffolding. I was lucky.
Hmm.
This was almost 20 years ago, and I was compensated exceptionally well. One can only dream of such payoffs
I did watch the
nowadays.
clip. I didn't respond to it. I'm sorry. I forgot that I didn't respond to it. I did. I did watch it. Yeah. Yeah. It was definitely a line. And then she's like, that is not what you said when he tries to correct it. Then she makes him say it again. Thanks for clearing that up for me.
No problem.
How'd you like to roll with me?
Whatever do you mean?
I want you to be my wheelchaired partner in fighting crime, ridding backyards of corpses, catching serial killers.
Sequence killers?
Oh,
Oh
sequence
my.
killers, sorry.
But I think you already have a partner, sweetie.
A partner who needs you to help him get a corpse down from a tree.
Shut up, Kim. Shut up, Kim. I know, but there are also side mysteries. Sequence killers and forays into the paranatural.
I can assure you with absolute certainty, there are no sequence killings taking place in Martinez.
Now, gentlemen, no need to squabble. I wouldn't be of much use to you anyway, sweetie.
Right, 3 heads are probably better than 2.
Thank you, but Martinez isn't the most wheelchair accessible place, you see. I'd slow you down.
Oh, did I get my shit compressed? Is that what happened? Or is it just is currently happening? Okay. Why did you do that?
Perhaps another time.
I don't know if you've noticed, but I don't know where I am or what I'm doing or anything.
Yes, officer. You look rather dazed. Like a stunned fox. But surely things can't be that bad.
I drank so hard that I literally forgot everything.
Oh my. You know where we are, right?
We're in Revachol.
That's right. In a hostel called the Whirling in Rags.
Hey, buddy.
Precise.
Glad you made it.
Hey, Bob Beatback. Revachol is the disgraced capital of the world, something like that?
Yes, great. See? We're getting somewhere. What else do you know about our city of splendor? Tattered as she may be.
Honestly, I don't know diddly squat about Revachol.
How would I even begin to tell you? Revachol is the most beautiful city in the world. We're fortunate to be here, you and I.
Are we?
I haven't seen very many other cities personally, but everyone says so.
Dude, Animal Crossing?
Revachol is a rare jewel. This city used to rule the world, though it has seen better days.
You must look quite lost.
Speaking of history, you know what year it is, yes?
Dude, it is the spring of 51. I do know this.
That's right, dear. How splendid. Here, take this pen. Knowledge should always be rewarded.
Lurk good.
Her relief is palpable. She was getting pretty worried about you there, but now she relaxes her shoulders.
Good.
I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question.
Hey, buddy. Glad you made
What
it.
regime are we living under? What mode of government?
Ooh.
Hey, buddy. Glad you made it.
That's the... Yeah, remember everybody, you can say hello to me one time. I'm pretty sure. You may actually, I think it limits, it's supposed to limit you.
Hey, buddy, glad you made it. Hey, buddy, glad you made it.
What mode of government do we live in? Top. I should get 2 highs. Okay, here.
Hey, buddy, glad you made it.
There. Hesty can have 2 highs. I'd like to think some kind of democracy. No! That's so loud! Why is that Why was it so loud? Why was it so loud, though? It's not usually that loud, is it? Maybe it's just because there's nothing else going on. Oh, I've been damaged. Yeah, not this time. There's a 4% chance that you can knock me down with one of those. Also, don't spam it too much, or you'll get me mad. But you're allowed to throw things. It's fine. We should all get two hellos. Jen definitely doesn't. Jen, you got first.
Courage is the magic that turns dreams into reality.
We're living under a cop regime.
Actually, we are not. You could say that about almost any other nation, but not Revachol. Try it one more time, officer. What mode of government?
Anyways, Lego. So that Hesty gets 3 hellos now? I don't know. Now we're deflating the value of a hello. We gotta keep a tight rein on our currency here. Today I learned Corey Feldman makes music, but I want to be Corey Feldman. We are governed by intelligent machines that perform calculations to determine the freest market. Everyone hustles and grinds like a badass visionary.
Oh, no. Nothing like that, dear. Revachol is a zone of control led by an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition. We have almost no government of our own. Certainly no machines.
I don't know. Still looks like there's a lot of hustling going on. Maybe she's wrong. Also,
If there are no government, why are there cops?
Oh, dear. This is troubling. You really ought to know that, being one yourself. There aren't any cops in Revachol, not in the traditional
Oh.
sense. The
was
status of
horrible.
law enforcement has been a complicated matter since the revolution.
And Corey Feldman, is Corey Feldman one of the kids in Stand By Me? The movie where they find the dead body on the railroad tracks? I honestly just don't even think it's a good movie. Like, it's memorable in how the plot of the movie is so is like just it literally just feels like you just watched a bunch of like weirdos find a dead body, and then you're just like, why did I watch this movie? Oh, it was in the Goonies too. Oh. See, the Goonies is a movie that I can be like, yeah, I had fun with the Goonies. The Goonies is a fun movie. Tons of stuff from the 90s. I've never seen any. It is perfectly fine. You're not really missing anything. The Goonies was just basically those kids movies where the kids go off and have a bunch of like crazy adventures and like go find like an underground cave with like a pirate treasure, and then like there's a big explosion, and like the parents never believe that they ever did anything exciting. Like the kids are like in absolute peril and have like almost died, and they like run to their parents and they're like, we were dying, and the parents are like, sure you were, kid, sure, I don't care about you, whatever. It's one of those movies, and if you've seen one of those, you've probably seen most of them. The Goonies is just kind of specifically special. It has like a weird energy to it, I think. It has something that I feel... No, I don't feel anything about it, honestly. I can't think of... I wanted to go somewhere, but I lost it. It does have a feeling or a mood to it.
But we should stop for today, sweetie. You look like you need a break. Besides, I'm not the best person to explain the big things to anyone.
She's scared now. She's realized you really are brain damaged.
So, how did I do?
You didn't do too well, dear. You really only knew what year it is. It does look like you're having trouble remembering things. History and places.
Yeah, reality.
Reality, in a word. It's very odd.
A sigh. The lieutenant buries his nose in his notebook.
Kim was like, my partner literally doesn't have a grip on reality. Yeah. Yeah, isn't he also the guy from the new Loki, the new Loki thing, I thought? Isn't it that guy? He just like all of a sudden was like, you know what? I'm going to come back to acting and I'm just going to absolutely crush it. And you know what? Yeah, I could do this when I was 10. I'm like 40 now. I can do this. like I don't know what, like I don't, like he just kind of was like, you know what? You're right. I am going to go back to acting. I'm going to absolutely destroy everyone. Like somebody bet him money or something. He's like, why are you, like just one day he's like working a normal job and his coworker is like, dude, I just realized you're the guy from Indiana Jones. Like you're the boy from Indiana Jones. It's like, what are you doing here? Why aren't you just going and making movies? And he's like, you know what? Why am I not just going and making movies? And then he goes and makes movies.
But maybe a fresh set of eyes is what the world needs. And while I'm no doctor,
I cannot remember his name,
such
though.
bouts of amnesia are often temporary, so I wouldn't worry too much.
I have not seen everything, everywhere, all at once, all the time, maybe. I hear it's really good.
A defeat, I'm afraid.
What was the
The
revolution?
people of this archipelago tried to build something new, something different. The rest of the world didn't like it,
Oh, you're
so
one of
they
those
came
people.
and ended it. This was 42 years ago.
But I'm a cop. Whatever happened hasn't stopped me.
Of course, sweetie. I really don't know how to explain it better.
It was like me trying to explain anything to anyone, where it's just like, but if that's the case, why not this? And it's like completely unrelated, and you're like, I genuinely don't know how to explain it. Like I'm clearly not doing a good job. We have empathy for this lady. We have enough for that.
Someone more educated in sweeping matters.
You should
Maybe
ask.
you should ask.
No, I'm not an encyclopedia. I won't be a guide either. I'm a detective.
Kim's like, no.
Of course. Then I don't know. Someone rich, maybe? Wealthy people are educated. Though I don't know where you would
Okay.
find a wealthy person in Martinez.
That's a good point. This doesn't look like Rich Central.
Sweetie needs money. Do sweeties get money?
Oh, sweetie, I heard your conversation with the manager about your financial troubles. When do you get your next paycheck?
I have no ability to tug on someone's emotions. What is a paycheck? I haven't seen any paychecks.
You must be joking. Although our pay does sometimes feel like a joke.
It's not easy to assert your right to a decent living wage when you don't have a strong union behind you. Maybe you should talk to Everard, the union leader.
Interesting idea. This Everard sounds powerful. Maybe you can wrangle some coins out of his pocket.
Okay.
Oh, no, I'm so sorry I don't have money for you. If there's anything else I can do for you, just
No, it's okay.
ask.
I don't need you anymore.
Of course, dear.
Look.
Volumetric shit compressor.
Cool, I needed that.
Bizarre scientific news from Revachol West today, where a police officer's shit has been observed at a pressure of around 495 gigadecimals. These metallic hydrogen levels of shit togetherness were thought to exist only at the center of collapsing stars, not law officials. It remains to be seen how long the shit singularity lasts.
Cool. I'm glad that we got that. You gave me a pen? A kind green ape pen. The pen with the green ape head. The ape has closed its eyes, a kind expression. It seems to be meditating. What do I do with sell this? Cool. Anyways, we talked to that. We should save. I have learned things. Those things are save all the time. Because if we talk to this guy and he says a mean word to me, I'll die.
Can I help you? Another thing. Great. Yes, not the whole damn union. They come.
We should find out who these lot. We don't. We have to wait.
Okay.
There are these things called days. You sleep between them. He's saying they'll come after you've slept.
Yes.
By the way, I'm gonna sing karaoke here.
Absolutely out of the question.
Absolutely in the question. First we find a sad banger. Then we sing this place to shit. Your body is ready, sire.
Your body is ready. Yes, thank you, drama. I'm glad you get it. My body is ready. I don't know what my current objective is. I'm gonna be honest. Find out who was in the union box. Keep an eye out for them. We need to inspect the victim's body, which, okay, so we needed to IC, because we kept throwing up, and now we should not throw up, because we've talked to more people and got slightly more sober.
You should pick that fat, juicy cigarette butt from the tray, light it up, and smoke the living shit out of it.
I hate and love that electrochemistry stopped me from doing the thing that I intentionally wanted to do, which was I was hovering over this to go pick it up when it popped up the notice to be like, you should pick that up. I'm like, yes, I should. You know me, game.
Who knows what you are? A monster, a murderer, the gnome of Jeroma? You feel like a smoker, especially when you look at that juicy, succulent, seductive cigarette stub, still smoldering deliciously.
But she broke at the filter. I can't smoke that.
How very astute of you. This renders it ineffectual. You should look for a whole cigarette, or better yet, an entire pack. Strike that. A carton. Make sure they're all healthy and able-bodied. Then smoke them all.
I'll make it priority 1.
Good. They'll make you stronger and better. You're too old to be cool now. But find cigarettes, smoke them, blam. Instantly a cool renegade man. A mystical red dragon with smoke rising from his nostrils.
Yeah, I'm into that.
Plus, smoking them gives massive bonuses.
Massive bonuses. Yes, go.
So S rank, so S rank, so S rank. Yeah. How'd you get to be so S rank?
For sure. How did I get to be so S rank? Smoking cigarettes, that's how. Don't do drugs, kids. Oh, I was missing a shirt this whole time.
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet
That was
off.
very masculine.
Was this not the same Elo that founds empires and lays waste to cities? Virile, uncaring towards the little things? Probably not, no.
I like it. I like it when conceptualization and logic, or just logic, fights with anybody. I think it's super funny when like we're super smart, but we're really bad with emotion. So it'll just be like he likes you, and then logic's like probably not, and
Hot water sprays from the faucet's base, and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just a vague impression of a man. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor.
wipe the mirror.
As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
Ooh. Maybe I should touch it first. Make sure nothing's wrong with my face.
Yeah, there is definitely something wrong with it.
How bad could it be?
Where to even begin? There is the bloatedness, then the swollenness. It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe I should do something. I'm scared. I want to stop doing this.
Don't be scared. It's only your face. It's not like anyone's going to see it.
I'm out of here. I'm out of here. You're right. We should save. This is gonna hurt me really bad. And
A mirror hangs on the wall, covered in steam. As you slow abort, you clearly
I don't
have not
care.
thought
I
this
hurt
through.
myself. It's what I
You
do.
won't like what you see. Behold.
Yeah, that's me.
You have no idea who this thing is, do you?
This is the face of a late stage alcoholic.
Too late. You clearly have rigor mortis on your face. Or wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why?
Why does he look like me? I have no idea why it's there. It's just
Please
there.
stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself.
No, this is what superstars do.
You can't, can you? It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face, and now it won't come off. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
Superstardom. I don't know. It's indescribable. I don't think it's supposed. I think it's supposed to look suggestive for the ladies, insinuating that I'm vaguely sympathetic. I think I'm sort of pulling it off too in a sad has been sort of way. There's some charm. It's an expression of pain. For the. I feel like it's an expression of pain.
You are correct.
You are correct. Encyclopedia. Dig into deep in your mind to locate the source of the expression. Attempt to stop the expression from happening. Use your chain cutters to fix the faucet. Stops the steam from fogging up the mirror. We did very bad on all these. We can maybe do this one.
It belongs in the new, the third decade of the current century. Enough time had passed from the failure of the revolution that, for a fleeting moment, free market economy seemed like the ultimate, uncontested way of life for our species.
Oh, I gotcha. Encyclopedia gave me 7, plus I got 5 on my dice. Oh, so I just barely succeeded. I see.
Things were good. It was smooth sailing. People made gold and champagne-tinted interiors and facades to suit the times, calling this the new style. But more importantly, disco happened.
Dude, disco, let's go.
Forget about ostentatious orchestrations. For Revachol, your city, that meant only one thing. Guillaume le Million.
Huh?
If it doesn't rhyme, you're not pronouncing it right. Out of the dazzling swirl of disco music, in an open-air boîte de nuit, somewhere in Revachol West, Guillaume's blonde mane appeared on the screen. He sang some bullshit. Then he made the expression.
The expression. I feel like I need to add a clicking sound when I make it.
The click is used to spur on a horse. It also features heavily in Guillaume le Million's regional mega hit, Don't Worry, Your Pretty Little Head.
The expression.
Sometimes you like to add finger pistols to the mix, because, unlike Guillaume le Million, you are a police officer. It's your nifty little way to say, I'm armed and dangerous.
Yeah, I'm into that. So I adopted it. Why?
Everyone loved it. Maybe you thought some of the stardust would rub off on you. Maybe it did. Either way, it's all gone now. Only the grimace remains.
How long ago was the new?
There is a vast ocean of time between right now and the expression. Looking good on you, or anyone. 2 decades, if the calendar is to be trusted. Humanity has run aground in that time. It's a different world now. The expression is a relic.
How dare. Anything else? Like, who am I? Why did I become a cop? Why did I drink myself into oblivion?
You have some understanding of the near history of disco, plus the trivia you've picked up along the way. Episodic memory, however, remains in the dark. It may never return. You should prepare yourself for that.
You should prepare yourself for that. All right. Does this have anything to do with ostentatious orchestrations?
Not really. OO must have just stirred your mind. They're more like a disco rock band anyway.
Yeah, that's fair.
It doesn't have to be. You can swoon over Guillaume and his champagne cork smile whenever you want to. Maybe some of the stardust will return.
Let's let the mirror be. You have no idea who you are. Find smokes and smoke them. You need to get your hands on some cigarettes for massive bonuses. I like how this is just as important as sing karaoke and tracking down my badge. Oh, we should make sure. There's another door here. I didn't even notice. Okay, we've gone outside. We need to find a rich person. I guess we can go examine the body now. Probably save again. Last time we inspected this body, we threw up twice. I forget, it wouldn't hold the weight of a grown man.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting it is all it does now.
Let go of your nose without throwing up. +6. Bit compressed. That gives us an even 50-50 chance.
Ha ha ha. Again, the corpse laughs at you, pus dripping from its mouth. You will never be able to hold it in. It's always too much. Every time it happens, it gets worse and worse. There's nothing more to throw up now. All that's left is crying and convulsing dryly at the same time.
Even though I got my shit compressed, how is it possible?
I'm at a loss as well. I could swear your shit was together, detective.
Sometimes even that is not enough. Life is unfair.
What do I do now?
Officer, you just need to be stronger. Learn to keep it in long enough for us to work. There's nothing else to do.
You can open this white check again by going to your character sheet and spending a skill point to upgrade your endurance. Gain
I
new
already
skill
spent-
points by exploring and
Maybe it's okay if you don't make it today. The dead man isn't going anywhere, and there's always other things to do.
Very fine. We're just stuck. It's fine. All right, Kuno, let's talk.
Kuno's got this.
If there ever was such a thing as an ugly
All right.
kid, then this is it. He's almost exquisite in his ugliness.
Oh yeah, Nappa Gumpy, Kuno.
Moment of your time.
Can't talk, pig. Shit's coming up strong. Throwing rocks.
Shit
Hey,
coming
you.
up strong. That sounds good. Joyous. You should hang out with this kid and see what that juicy shit is all about.
Is he what now?
I mean drugs. The kid's on drugs.
Yeah, Kuno, ride the lightning, Kuno.
Kuno's riding at sea.
The rake, Kuno. You should throw the rake at him, Kuno.
Yeah.
The fuck does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
Look, I have questions for you.
All right, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
The kid moves his hands like a basketball player dribbling fast.
Kuno, I keep throwing up, but I can't investigate the body at all.
Yeah, like a fucking volcano. Yeah. Fucking pathetic.
You were lucky you didn't die there.
Yeah, thanks. Maybe you got some advice for me. I mean, you're obviously handling it quite well.
Yeah. Kuno's got some advice for you. What are you? Like 80, right? Maybe you should stop embarrassing yourself in front of a fucking kid.
Perhaps you could compress this negative energy and turn it into some sort of a Kuno-fied non-vomiter.
Kuno-fied non-vomiter.
That's right. Turn your weaknesses into conceptual strengths. Try it again now.
Okay.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
All right. Let's try it again. Will you let me try it again? Are you gonna be
There
like?
he still is, looking right through you.
It will
with
let me
his
try
white
it
eyes.
again.
The
Talking
body
to
below
Kuno
is
gave me enough
entirely
endurance to
dedicated
try
to that
again.
corpse smell. Emitting it is all it does now. As you breathe in,
Oh.
the odor comes over.
I got
you.
a perfect.
It's a smell of the mind telling you to run, and your stomach to wring itself empty. With your hands at your sides and your eyes squinting, you stand in it.
Yeah.
It's a puzzle. What's hanging in front of you is a puzzle of decaying flesh, tattoos, and tendons.
Do they always do that?
They do after 7 days, yes. We are deep in decomposition here.
Up closer.
The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and enamel boots. His skin is greenish, marbled with decaying veins, and blotched by lividity. A fading web of tattoos covers his chest and shoulders. The cargo belt used to fasten him to the branch above appears industrial in strength.
Industrial. Check the belt.
The hangman's knot is pulled tight by the weight of the corpse below. Yellow, hard-edged polyester cuts into his neck. Above, A sliding buckle ties the belt to the branch. This is a steel-reinforced cargo lashing belt, big brother of the regular cargo belt. It's used for tying cargo under 6-rotor airships.
Oh, under airships? Don't ask me how I know, but this is a lashing belt used for airlifting cargo.
Airlifting? I thought it was used on lorries for strapping cargo to them.
Apparently this is the reinforced kind for air transport. My brain tells me so.
The local harbor uses 6 rotors to shuffle containers around. I get the sense they use whatever was on hand without paying much attention to not incriminating themselves.
Mm. We're assuming dock workers from the harbor did it.
The brief suggested as much, politically motivated by the ongoing strike. Did you not get a briefing?
My past has undergone a total annihilation. Nothing remains. My mother, the love of my life, certainly not a briefing.
Okay, you should ask me for one the first moment we get.
Thanks, Kim. I appreciate it. Thanks, Kim. I'm struggling. You just watched me throw up like 4 times. I'm not doing so well. They sure wanted him to stay up there. The rope was reinforced with steel wiring.
I was afraid it would be. Thin steel wiring, parallel strands. This makes getting him down more problematic than I had assumed.
Oh, parallel strands, huh? How did they even get him up there?
A noose is one of those things that's easier to use one way around.
Points the buckle, tying the belt to the branch above. They climb up using the kid's ladder?
That ladder can't carry a grown man. I didn't see any splintering either, did you? I think they lassoed the branch, then pulled on the belt to close the buckle.
Yeah, but what about the light foot footprint? Maybe that person's light enough.
Could be. The shape of the branch supports the theory.
Back off and look at the...
The cadaver hangs from the cargo belt, limbs limp and torso covered in tattoos.
Back to the boots.
The material appears to be ceramic. Its clean white stands in stark contrast to the decaying flesh above the knee. The man wore thick polymer socks, probably for padding. A fine array of interlocking plates covers them.
I did notice there was something happening there.
Delicate and fragile, they feel alien to the world around you, out of place somehow.
I agree.
These are clearly not boots. They're armor, possibly part of a larger set.
I also was thinking that. They aren't boots, they're armor.
Indeed. Technically speaking, these are sabatons, not boots.
Okay, technically you're right.
Oh, the lieutenant uses a memo technique, A6. That's not just any notebook. It's a classic.
Forget about the notebook. Tell me about the armor. No, thanks. Super useful to know.
It's all you, baby.
What exactly kind of armor is this?
Ceramic plate. Zirconium dioxide, most likely. This is where the make would be.
Where?
Under the heel. Fair weather. Fair weather model T500 VE. I'm guessing that's vitreous enamel. This is advanced stuff.
Material looks out of place here.
It is. It's expensive. We've requested similar material for our tactical units for years now. The constabularies deemed it too costly. In that time, we've lost 6 men to semi-automatics.
How much are we talking?
For a full set, about 4 years of wages.
For the northwest region of Revachol, an officer's average yearly income is 5,500 real, unadjusted for rank.
Ka-ching, baby, nod to the boots.
By catching, do you mean let's not log them as evidence? Let's steal them?
That is what ka-ching means, yes.
Mm-hmm. It means disciplinary hearing.
The lieutenant nods often. It's part of his unplastic expression range. communicating both professionalism and sarcasm. This time, the latter.
How could this man afford such expensive hardware?
That's for us to find out. Mr. Gart implied he was security personnel for the harbor company. This confirms my own assumptions.
Initial report?
Just something I scraped together from my station. An area report on Martinez. I'm sure you did the same.
Yeah, I'm sure I did this. He's look pretty advanced for a security guard.
I agree. This equipment is way beyond what a guard can afford.
Oh, you know what? We had an ad break and I didn't even notice. I'm sorry.
The locals probably
What happened to
scavenged.
the rest of it?
It would be odd if he had more on after 7 days. We should keep a lookout for these pieces. The armor could yield information. Maybe he'll know something.
Maybe he was just wearing the boots and there's no rest of the armor?
No, he must have worn something precious underneath his clothes. They've removed all his clothes to get to it. They did not just strip him for the putrid rags.
What if they told him to strip before they hung him?
They usually hang them completely naked for that. La puta madre, the Mazda, the Besmerties, and the
That's
likes.
fair. That's
This
fair.
one still has his underpants.
Alright. Okay. Fair, Kim. You make a good point.
Fucking talking
Oh,
about
ads haven't
underpants.
started yet. My bad. They haven't started yet. They're going to start. My bad. I thought whatever.
Clearly, Kuno would like to interject something here, but there's not enough for him to hold on to.
Pull the boot off.
The stench fills your nostrils. As you push downward, an ominous creaking sound comes from above.
Stop!
He looks at you with the boot on your arm.
Pig's gonna pull his head off.
Brutal!
Oh, this is a bad idea, isn't it?
You're going to pull his head off.
Do it, homo!
What?
Pull his head off. There's no point performing an autopsy if you do. We'll have compromised the coroner's case.
Indeed, from this angle, it does look like the neck isn't going to take much more. Being dead for a week has all but liquefied his muscles.
Fair.
What are you trying to achieve anyway? Why are you hanging on to that boot?
I guess I was thinking I would take it with me and try to learn more about it, but you're right. Maybe that was a bad idea. We should conduct, this is advanced enemy technology. We should conduct research into their weaknesses.
This is not the enemy. This is the deceased, the victim, in a murder investigation.
You're right. That makes sense.
It does make sense, doesn't it? Besides, there's no way you're getting them off. All the organic matter in his body has been flowing down into the boots. They are fused to his feet now. Why do you think the locals haven't scavenged them yet?
Fair. Fair.
You're sure there's a way to peel them off, but first the body needs to be down. And second, it would probably be better if the lieutenant wasn't around.
It sounds like a plan. We can steal them. There's a quest to steal these. Oh no. Oh no. Should I take the quest? I do kind of like those boots though. They're kind of nice. He's not gonna need them.
The anticipation makes you crack your fingers.
Feels nice.
Feels nice. Nice and cracky.
What's gonna happen to the boots then?
Processing will take care of them. With the situation in the morgue, it will yield nothing. But we must pick our fights. Should we continue?
Knock on the boot.
A small bell-like sound fills the air, like tapping on the side of a porcelain cup.
Sounds fragile.
It's anything but. This material is a kinetic redistributor. It spreads kinetic energy horizontally, from plate to plate, dissipating it entirely. See?
Faint, organic lines cover the plates where they separate into smaller ones. These plates then divide into smaller plates until there are hundreds of them altogether. Like whirls of floorboards, the design looks organic, influenced by highly resistant wood materials, like lignum vitae and ebony perhaps.
What does this remind me of?
If trees were made of porcelain, this is what their cross-sections would look like.
Run your fingers over the lines.
The smooth, glossy surface fractures into ever more intricate interconnections, peaking on the right sabaton, where you notice the whirls are in the shape of a letter and number combination: E50, 100, 1000.
Like there's a serial number right on the right sabaton.
Good. Can you read it to me?
X5415 6745 678222. Let's lie.
Oh. I hate how right you are, drama. We should lie. Especially if we want to keep the boots.
That doesn't sound like a serial number. Where's the structure and logic of a line of manufactured products? Well, no matter. We should run it anyway.
True. It didn't have the cadence and logic of a real manufactured item.
Well, like I said.
We have a make and a number. That's something. We can use the radio in my kinema to run it later. Either station can chase it for us.
Okay, sounds good.
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt, his torso covered in tattoos and extremities blotched.
I can't save in the middle of a...
The man before you is naked, but for a pair of
Back to
underpants.
tattoo.
An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time they intersect, a small white star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin. Their concentration is highest around his heart.
Is this a microelectronic system?
I have only a cursive knowledge of the science of cybernetics. I would not know if it were. But it's not quite complex enough, is it?
It doesn't seem familiar from the insides of any radio computer your mind can imagine. The somewhat organic lines remind you of old filament memory units, but not quite. No, you're nowhere near.
Missing
right.
something.
So am I.
Sudden ringing fills the air as the lieutenant pulls down the zipper of his orange jacket. Stripping!
He wears a wide leather belt around his waist and a gun holster under his arm. He takes a thin piece of milled aluminium from his coat pocket and pulls it open. Sounds like a sword being unsheathed. A small lens appears. Some sort of camera.
Let the lieutenant work.
Shit, Kuno! What the fuck is that?
An instant color camera.
Produces two metal capped ampules and clicks them to place on the side of the apparatus. A thin slot shines there.
I have only 2 ampoules, so nobody move. I don't want to waste one.
Points the camera at the corpse, peering into it. The lens needs adjusting then.
A sound, a shrill flash, followed by the breaking of a small ampoule of glass. You see streams of color pour onto the thick, glossy
That's
piece
cool.
of paper, rolling out.
Unflammable.
In case we need it.
A color perfect copy of the dead man's tattooed chest. Cool machine.
Yes, it is pretty cool, isn't it?
There is only one ampoule left. use it wisely.
What do we need this photo for?
It contains insight to the victim's person. By his build, I'd say this was a man of physical violence. The story he wanted his body to tell was important to him. It is his letter. To us. Someone should decipher it. We'll need to show it around.
Can I have it? I should look at it later without the corpse smell.
Sure. Just don't lose it.
Hands you the piece of rolled up photo paper. It's no larger than a pack of cigarettes.
The glassy-eyed corpse looks by, his mouth mute and his skin as colorful as the chemical rainbow on the photo paper, teeming with opportunistic organisms.
You've acquired an interactable item. Investigate this item further by going to the Interact tab in your inventory.
My inventory is... okay, fine. Oh, and I can, like... interact
An
with
intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso of the hanged man, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time the lines intersect, a small white star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin. Their concentration is highest around his heart. It almost looks like the electronic patterns inside a radio computer or an old filament memory, but not quite.
the meaning of the tattoo.
For you to discover. You've gotten as far as you will without assistance. Someone who knows about history could tell you.
Oh, old lady, maybe?
Gone. The man before you is
Look him in the
naked,
eye.
but for a
Actually,
pair of...
we should save before we look a dead guy in the eye. This will kill me.
The man before you is naked. His eyes are milky white and blind to the world, protruding comically from their sockets. There is no one home, just subaquatic terrors there. Dark brown hair grows on his head. His face is ready to explode from the organic processes inside. The death's head grin has passed. What remains is an unrecognizable mess.
I'm not going to try to talk to him with that low 28% chance.
The corpse looks right through you as you
Take a
narrow
step
your
back.
eyes. The monster before you blurs into a violent mess of green and pink. This is a trick. You've done it before. Pink is where the blood settled in the first hours post-mortem. You can use it to
Yeah,
see if
me
the corpse has been
drinking. I
tampered.
should
Does
be.
his position at the time of death match
We're
the
gonna take a BRB
discoloration?
here soon, so maybe I'll get some then. Make it some absinthe. That's what we'll do. I'll get some absinthe. I don't know where we're gonna put. You can use this to see if this corpse has been tampered with. Also, hey, New Kingdom, how you doing?
Only the lower extremities are pink with a dash of blue. His fatted hands, thighs, and his neck, just above the noose. The rest of the corpse appears dark green in the cold spring air.
Face and hands are pink. Thighs too.
I see it. His neck too. The lividity goes right up his chin. We have good, well-pronounced discoloration here.
Relax your eyes.
The monster comes back into focus, an explosion of color, coursing with dark marbled veins. His stomach appears pregnant with something. Black liquid streams down his thigh and onto his boot.
Don't like that.
So, what do you think?
I think he's dead. The street speed limit outside my house 25. People love going 40 plus, and it's annoying. Yeah. He's beaten up. See the bruises?
I do. Most of them are post-mortem. Maybe even all of them. The delinquents have made our jobs harder with their little sport.
Stop talking in riddles, coin slot.
It means you fucked him up good, Kuno. Fucked him up brutal like.
I think he's dead.
I agree.
His personality is no longer a part of the world. Thanks,
conceptualization. I'm glad that you like do crime. Dude, that's awesome. And good as you're here was really funny. Yeah, it's short though.
Totally dead.
World no longer stores his personality in its composition. There was a time for that, and it's 7 days ago. No, better not say that. Too heavy. Totally. This Buster's not coming back. Dead, dead. I mean, I got conceptualization to tell me something, so might
That
as well
sounds
say
about
it.
right, yes.
I think he was upright after death. His hands, feet are discolored.
Agreed, especially on the neck. The belt acted like a tourniquet, keeping the blood in his head. The hypostasis supports a hanging.
Oh, sounds like a lynching to me.
Everything here seems to corroborate that assumption, but we should still get him down before assigning a probable cause of death.
Something's coming out of him.
A pool of blood and feces has eaten into the frozen mud below the man's feet. Purge liquid is dripping into it.
Yeah, I don't like the
by
purge
drop.
liquid's a bad term. I know what you mean, but I don't
The
like
victim
it.
appears to have contained no more than half a kilogram of digestion at the time of death.
Good, Kim, thanks.
The fuck he's saying?
Talking about shit.
Yeah, we got lucky.
Did we? I don't feel lucky.
But there is no breath to catch. Only the cadaver filling the air and your nostrils. He slowly
How do we get
rotates
him down?
before you.
Are you sure we finished the preliminary examination of the cadaver? We might miss some of these things once he's done.
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt. His torso
I don't know what
covered
else
in
I'm gonna
tattoos
do. So yeah,
and
the preliminary
extremities
examination is done. Let's get him down.
The steel reinforced belt presents a unique challenge. I brought chain cutters, but I don't see a good angle of approach to the belt.
blotched. He doesn't actually think the challenge is unique. He thinks it's frustrating.
Yeah, no, I
annoying,
agree. That
and
was
harder
pretty
than
much
he
what I-
thought.
That's what I got from it.
The cadaver is a good 1.2 meters up. Neither one of us can reach the belt without assistance. And even if we do, there's the question of cutting the airship strength material.
Can't someone else do it?
Someone else? You mean like the police?
What was that about processing, then? Weren't they supposed to take care of the boots? Why don't they help?
Can't the boys from processing take this?
No.
Why?
Think of the boys from processing as murderers. Only instead of people, they murder crime scenes. Processing is a wrecking crew. They know how to commission off items and how to work the incinerator in the morgue.
Okay, fine.
I know it's hard, but I assure you, the others won't come to help us. And we have a growing sanitary concern here. We need to get him down, fast.
Oh, the branch.
Climb up there and... saw the branch?
Seems dangerous.
There has to be a less risky way, with less falling down of trees.
Maybe we could ask for help from the harbor?
I was really hoping we wouldn't. The Union appeared to be suspect in this case.
Yeah,
It seems
that's
like a dangerous
true.
route to go down.
I would really prefer if there was another way. These people might have an agenda.
Yeah, let's reconsider.
But what other options? The corpse twists on the belt, like chicken on a skewer.
We could shoot him down.
Yeah! Bang bang time, pig! Shoot his head off!
How?
Where the buckle ties the rope to the branch. That's a good spot to aim.
Yeah, there, the buckle holds the belt together.
Where? Ah, yes, I see. If the shot hits that, there might be a chance to release the belt.
Yeah, now we're talking. Entertain a Kuno with some shit.
They'll miss! The pigs will miss Kuno!
Wait, let me try. I mean, I do have 4 hand-eye coordinate. Not my best skill, but it's something I'm better at than most things we've been doing. Let me
The
try.
lieutenant's brow is furrowed. He appears too deep in concentration to even notice what you said.
Take the shot. What's the worst that can happen?
I'll blow his head off.
Take it! Take the shot!
Yeah, take the shot. Kuno wants some of that shit.
Silence. With his elbow sharp, the lieutenant unzips his jacket
Yeah, let's go. Let's go, Kim.
and produces a lightweight firearm. He drops a paper cartridge in the barrel, separates the scouring stick, and gives the cartridge 5 tucks,
Do it, Kim.
securing it in place. That's a Kiel A90.
Yeah, we already know that.
Armistice, mass-produced muzzle loader, ascetic, frugal, one of the most common firearms in the world.
Ours is a bigger gun.
He then steps back and assumes the fellow's death's position, taking aim. The corner of his eye twitches.
Say
His
nothing.
finger is on the trigger.
He's gonna fucking miss!
The kid's voice is drowned in a shrill blast that echoes off the walls of the surrounding tenements. A cloud of smoke slowly parts in the air as the lieutenant steps back and says to himself,
God damn it.
"A lot of things were wrong with that shot. The fellow's test was the wrong choice. His shoulders were raised.
Oh,
But above
see,
all,
I asked him.
he cannot trust his eyesight."
I asked him to let me try.
Fucking idiot! Mookaba asshole!
Kuno could have hit it easy, but then Kuno's not fucking handicapped, is he?
Eh. Okay, man.
Kuno's sorry too. Kuno feels sorry for the Beano Cloud.
The lieutenant doesn't say a word, just looks at the gun in his hand.
I have
Ow.
to say, it's beginning to look unlikely we can get him down without assistance.
You know, you don't feel like too bad of a shot yourself.
All right, I'm gonna do a BRB. I was hoping to get this, but I kind of want to try it for the gun. I'm gonna do a BRB real quick, and then we can come back, and I'll get some alcohol for me. I think that sounds like a good time. Oh, I will be right back. Oh, well, if we get that, say the right thing. Bum, 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 bum. I did get the absinthe. I don't know if you can hear the, yeah, the mic doesn't like it. If I try to spin the ice in the glass. Oh yeah. And you know when you drink something and your body doesn't want you to swallow it? That's where I'm at. Good stuff. All right, we're back. We're doing it. I needed that little tiny bit, you know, just that little tiny bit. Hand-eye coordination thinks that we can do it. I think we can do it. Can I have the gun? I should try.
It's bad as it is. Us shooting firearms like punks.
Pauses, then shrugs and proceeds to load the pistolet.
Go ahead. I'm not stopping you. Just don't lose it.
A piece shines his outstretched hand.
They only have one gun. This is the sorriest pair of pigs Kuno's ever seen.
Shut up, Kuno.
Yeah, take it, you fucking banani boyka. Take it and shoot yourself in the mouth.
Feel the weight.
The cold piece of bakelite and gunmetal is surprisingly light. Your fingers fit right through the guard, instinctively resting on the trigger.
Mm-hmm.
You've held this, an A9 armistice, before. At some point, it probably used to be your choice of firearm. It still feels comfortable.
Yeah.
Like you never laid it down.
Let's go, interfacing.
The fuck are you waiting for, Kuno? Tell him to shoot himself in the mouth.
Point the gun at the belt.
The buckle comes into focus in your sights. You stand with your feet planted firmly in the ground and your left hand supporting your gun arm.
Why don't you just shoot yourself in your mouth? At least you won't miss.
Dang. Closing my left eye feels like I would be worse. Don't eat. Not good.
Your field of view narrows. The branch
Close that
slowly moves, becoming entirely two-dimensional. The metal buckle glimmers, catching the noon light as the corpse slowly rotates.
White noon, but okay.
The slow movement of the branch in the wind and your shoulders directing the gun sink up, dancing hypnotically.
Look, he's crying. You gonna cry now, fucking faggoty?
Wow. Stop calling me all sorts of things. Damn.
The buckle explodes into tiny pieces, coming loose with a whir.
Coin flip, let's go. You know Ice always wins coin flips.
With your hand numb from the recoil, you look at the body slump down. For a moment, the man appears to kneel in front of you, looking straight at you, helpless, trapped within itself.
Yeah, I'm not gonna entertain trying to talk to a dead man. My sanity is far too low.
Then the rigor in his muscles gives up, and he smashes sideways into the spring mud, letting out a horrid stench.
You've been policed. RCM, baby, RCM. Yeah, you've been policed.
Ace is high.
The lieutenant raises his right hand, waiting for you to slap it.
The ace is high, a custom invented by the aerostatic brigades during the revolution, is used to celebrate success in Revachol, especially in sports. The gesture is spread across the world, despite the defeat of the revolutionaries themselves.
Yeah. I feel like somehow Owen Sage missed the luck thing for me. We must not play enough luck-based games. I guess it's because when we play Orange Juice, I'm not usually playing specifically luck characters, I guess.
You could add an ace's low to it, if you like, by turning your back after the high and waiting for another.
Leave him hanging. I don't know, man. Are we the type of guy to leave Kim hanging? He's kind of hanging right now. Well, we just internalize whether we should slap his hand. Alright, we'll slap it.
The lieutenant takes a little hop to perform the customary salutation. Your palm hurts from the slap. It's precise and down to the point.
I knew these guys were f***ed.
What now?
We will perform a field autopsy and determine the cause of death. But before... Excuse me.
He needs to turn away from the corpse.
Slumped on the ground like that has not improved the way the corpse smells. The fall seems to have released something deep inside it.
It looks like I feel like taking a break from the stench. I'm sorry to interrupt the jubilations here. Just a little breather before we do the autopsy.
Wait, field autopsy?
Yes, the 4 phases of a murder scene. 1. Investigation of the scene. I can't say I'm satisfied with that part yet. I still want to know what's in that trash container.
Kim, Kim, I've been here. At no point did you ever say anything about anything except the body. All you've cared about was us talking about the body. You're like, let's get the body down. The first thing that you said to me when we met was for us to get the body down. And now once I've gotten the body down, you're like, oh, you know what I really wanted to do? I really wanted to look into the trash can. Fine.
2. Initial examination of the victim. We were exhaustive in our efforts there. Good job. 3.
Nice.
Field autopsy. This will not be pleasant or easy, and it will have to be performed on the scene.
The fuck are they on about?
Cops are gonna cut his shit up next.
4 and final, transport of the coroner's case to the district morgue. I'll do that. God,
Oh.
this stinks.
Don't we have someone else for the autopsy, like a doctor?
No, you and I are detectives. The honorary rank of detective signifies our ability to handle the entire incident chain. From crime scene to autopsy to cleanup, we do it all.
I don't think I'm a detective.
With shooting like that? Of course you are. Your station would not have assigned you to this case otherwise.
What if I get to keep? What if I want to keep your cool gun? Okay, you can have your
In the
gun.
meantime, we should try to interview Evrard Clare, the leader of the Union. Harbor property was clearly used in the hanging. The harbor just east of here. Getting in might prove a challenge, though. Or we could ask around for the representative of the logistics company. My initial information says the Wild Pines have sent some sort of strike negotiator to wrangle control back from Evrard.
Yeah, we could go that route.
You could ask the gardener for directions.
Is this the famous list of initial interviews?
Yes. And those were the interviewees. Let's go.
Tools did we have? There's so many things. Lonesome Way Home is not quite ready yet. Remaining 4 hours, 7 minutes. Oh, dang. Learning cap for endurance raised to 4. Oh, okay. All endurance white checks unlocked. Oh. Ah. Okay. Oh yeah, endurance is here. Yeah, we don't absolutely suck at endurance now. Well, I mean, we do, but we could at some point not. Encyclopedia has been fun. Rhetoric's pretty fun. Logic's pretty fun. Drama is pretty fun. Conceptualization is pretty fun. Visual calculus has been really nice. Inland Empire scares me. Volition would be, honestly, Volition probably would be really nice. Suggestion is 0. Charm men and women, play the puppet master, 0. It's the only thing that we have. We don't have it at all. True chemistry is here. Hand-eye coordination could be better. Perception and reaction could be okay. Interfacing I seem to be bad at, despite having a 5 in. I'm upset about that. Probably could. I probably could use endurance. The game is like, you should get endurance leveled up. Improves your health. One of the two health pools in the game. It enables you to survive being a cop. Who cares if you can't aim a gun? You can't take a few bullets. Why be afraid of the drugs that hurt your health if you're a very, very healthy man? The high levels endurance enables you to take a few knocks to the head, enjoy a greater quantity of drugs, and shake off a few cardiac arrests. It makes you a more powerful man who looks down on the weaklings who can't keep up. However, cops with low endurance are likely to struggle. The body is frail already, and the flesh of a cop will often be tested. If it doesn't pass, it dies. Alright, the game's like, you should probably get this. Alright. The appropriate time to use level up. See, Bobby gets it. So you want me to look at something? Like, look at the trash. I remember examining that. Logo is municipality.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags.
Why am I looking at you, trash container? You're just a trash container. I'm glad that this character talks to things the way I do. I say this stuff all the time. I talk to my car constantly. I talk to car. I talk to the mailbox. What don't I talk? I need help.
Just a trash container. There is no such thing. Your fingers start to itch just looking at that padlock.
Mm-hmm. How do we get the lock open?
We could try using a pry bar, the one you took from my motor carriage, or...
No or pry bar. I'm interested.
Or we could ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags.
He might also have information. This is better than the pry bar idea.
Oh, the pry bar is bad. The tool not equip. Oh. What if I equipped it?
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says...
Alright, no, game, we're fine. It was non-existent before, and then I equipped it, and it still wasn't. Talking to everything. I really do. I probably should stop at some point. 2%, oh boy. Well, this is what I'm talking about. I'm like, I have like no physical ability. I'm all mental.
Hello again, officer.
Just like real
How
life.
are things?
The body is down.
Down? Do you mean the body is finally gone?
Absolutely gone.
Gone from the tree.
Oh, right. But not from the yard? I understand. Can you tell me when you've taken him away then? Because
Okay.
I'm sort of waiting for that.
Yeah, keep her in the loop. It's strangely enjoyable to report back on the minute progress you've made, even to strangers.
Oh, wait, I have to go through. Oh. Try to shift and tab at the same time. What about you? Do you have cool things that I
Hello
can...
again, sweetie.
Oh, do I have another level up? Oh, I have another level up, don't I? Oh, ah. I do really like Encyclopedia. Yeah, another level up. An untouchable man. I kind of like reaction speed. Reaction speed's been really cool. Perception's been really cool. I did do hand-eye coordination, you know, like I did do a thing in this. I feel like we should level it up because we're good at it. But should we do that for a second? Because we could get more endurance and just not die. Or volition. Ooh, for sane people, well-adjusted cops, the non-suicidal. Is this us? Also the fact that I can only have one of it. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I need the 1 point of morale so I don't automatically die. Profoundly unstable cop. Yeah, this is like my biggest weakness right here. I mean, empathy, no empathy I can live without. No volition, I'm like... Why is this game so accurate? In trash. Dock worker, physical instrument challenging, mirror, electrochemistry impossible. The hanged man, trash container, legendary. Oh hey, this is open now because the cook is gone.
Can I help you?
Is the trash container back out yours?
Mine? No, it belongs to the Whirling in Rags.
Thank you for clearing that up. Why do you keep the container locked?
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why. And the neighbors too. They put their trash there and they don't pay for the garbage company.
Yeah, so for you wondering viewers, the drink that I got is absinthe, whiskey, and lemon yellow. I did not get a lot of it, and it's hitting hard.
I thought
It's
as
not
much.
hitting in like
And
a...
are you the only party with access to the trash container?
It's not hitting in the normal way though. It's hitting in like a immediate smash into the front of my face way. Not like a normal like it's not like a normal you know, like, oh yeah, the like fun, you know, and you feel funny. No, it's like taking like the beer can and smashing it into your forehead type of way. And I'm like, oh, I don't know if this was the right combination of liquors. To be 100% fair, the drink that I was trying to dance around is called an earthquake. where you do 50% absinthe and 50% brandy. And it's called an earthquake because you can't walk after it.
Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal company.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you.
I wonder what this... The garbage seems a little callous, doesn't it? I wonder what this feeling is.
Prod at him and find out.
Doesn't it seem callous to you, guarding even your leftovers from the poor?
Callous? What are you, Kras Mazov? Almost all establishments in Revachol keep their trash locked. The whirling in rags is not special in that regard.
Krasmazov, nom de guerre, was an economist and
Oh,
a
he's
historical
Marxist. Okay.
materialist. He was a leading figure on the Grad side of the Centennial Revolution, where he headed the 9-day government. Mazov is considered
What does it
the
say,
father
11
of
day?
scientific communism, Mazovian thought, or Mazovianism.
This 11-day government, but then this says 9-day. Or he said 9-day. Yum yum, tell me more. Maybe I am Krasmazov.
What are we talking about? Was this not about the trash container?
No, wait, whisper and point to the back of your head. What if I am Krasmazov?
We should return to this theory at a later time, officer. This here was about the trash container.
We need those keys.
What for, Mazov? Are you planning to nationalize my trash container?
Maybe?
It concerns the case. Please cooperate.
Just bring them back once you're done, please.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Oh man, I feel bad. The dishes are drying. They smell like chemicals. An aroma smells of alcohol and tomato. That sounds good.
A thin man is smoking below an exhaust hood, occasionally sipping from his mug. This must be the Whirling's cook.
I have to get a bigger drink of something else.
As you step in, he nods toward the table and says something in a completely foreign language. The only words you can make out are Goranci and Kubek. Okay, it's definitely not his name. Whatever you do, please don't call him Goranci Kubek. Please. It's not funny.
It's not funny. Hello, sir. I've got time for questions.
The man puts his cup down and replies something, his left hand drawing arcs in the air.
You've got some impressive pots there.
He smiles and bangs his ladle against each of his pots in turn. It's almost like music, especially with the sounds of assorted dishes boiling and simmering on the stove.
I don't think I need anything else.
You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimpled lock. It's
I'll be
painted
back
blue.
door. Mark my words. Wonder where this door leads.
You do? It's a door in the back of the kitchen. Why do you care where it leads?
I'm drawn to its cobalt blue.
It is quite pretty. I suppose we could look into it as a side investigation.
Yeah, Kim gets it.
It's hardly a side investigation. You already have a name for it.
No, the door is a mega investigation. I'm calling it Behind the Blue Door.
It's hardly worth a title. Anyway, Gart is the person to ask about this. The cafeteria manager.
Touch the door.
The cobalt blue surface feels rough to touch. The stainless steel door is flush with its frame on every side. Old cobalt paint, rough on the fingers. 40, 50 years since this was painted, maybe. It leads to a side building, adjacent to this one. The old building next to this, half ruined. Whatever is behind it must be older.
Try pushing the door.
The door does not budge.
There. Money. Not much money, but money. Hey, can I go in the blue door?
Can I help you? Another thing.
There's a
Great.
mysterious
I
blue
love
steel
those.
door.
Oh, yes, that door, sure. There's nothing mysterious about it. It's
You know
just
what's
a door.
behind it?
No, I don't have a key. I don't know how to get there. And I don't care either. It's not like I've been wondering about it for 10 years. It's just a frit warehouse, probably. Or some boring storage space with a bunch of old junk and dust. Junk and dust.
Ink and dust.
He's attempting to maintain an air of indifference. It's absolutely not convincing.
I think you'd like to know what's back there.
Fine, okay, a little. But my job doesn't leave me time for wondering about one locked door in one of the cafeterias I manage.
Good though.
So I haven't opened it. I have cleaned the whole place 100 times over, though, after the animals. And I haven't found a key, so good luck with that. Yes?
What about the money I owe?
Yes. Have you got it?
How much money do I owe you?
A lot. For the room and broken window, 100 real. Like what?
Okay. There's this guy.
That sugary black rum stain on the counter makes you teary-eyed with joy. It's
Yeah.
almost touching how syrupy and sticky it is. How long have you been up already?
Pretty long. It's drink o'clock.
Attaboy. It's coming back to him. You had your mesolimbic reward pathway worried there, not thinking about drinking all that time. It was like you weren't yourself.
Yeah. I've been secretly thinking about it all this time. Okay, I should be thinking about this. It looks like drinking hasn't turned out well for me. Now that you mention it, I do need a rum and lemonade. I'd love for Guard to serve me up a beverage.
Forget about the bar. Or don't forget about it. You should totally try to get a drink there too. But first, you should lick that stain off the counter. Yeah, man. Let's get wild. Lick it.
I love you, electrochemistry. I love you. All right, lick it, but only a little. We're gonna have some restraint here.
Calmly, the lieutenant looks out of the window, then to you, licking the tasty rum stain off the counter, but only a little, then out of the window again.
Poor Kim. Poor Kim. I'm sorry, Kim. I'm sorry. I can't control myself.
What are you doing?
Investigating.
We should move.
A real drink would go well with those cigarettes you're looking for. That's a great combination.
Thanks, electrochemistry. I love you. Maybe I am an alcoholic, maybe. Look, I can go a really long time without. The problem is I don't need to drink. I don't feel the need, okay? I can quit anytime. Is this guy better yet?
The worker is in a deep slumber.
Marcus talking to Gart. What if I equip the pry bar?
The worker is in a deep slumber. The worker continues to nap, undisturbed despite you shaking him. This guy's a real juggernaut of sleep. The worker is in a...
Okay. All right. Good save again. At least a quick save. We got the keys for the thing out back.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock with a well-oiled crack. The lock pops open. It should now be possible to simply raise the lid. Don't. Maybe you shouldn't.
What's this?
Just the feeling. A warning from some part of you.
A gut feeling? We have to open it.
The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
Look under the boxes.
You see milk and egg rest with one broken egg in it. Some pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy packages somehow feels familiar. You've done this before. The movements are recorded in your elbows. The methodology in your fingers. You're used to this.
Used to what? Dumpster diving?
No. Searching for evidence in the trash.
Dive further.
A box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below. And turbo noodles. Nothing of note, however.
I had noodles today. Okay. Weird aside here. I decided that I didn't want to eat fast food. So I was like, my budget is fast food budget. So you know that like $5 to $10 range or whatever. So I was like, okay, I'm going to go to the meat store. Dan and I went to said meat store. It was the one Dan and I got beef jerky at, right? It's not the same building, but it was the same store. Like, you know what I mean? And they have a lot of like Amish food there. So I got a taco. I think it was just like taco salad, basically. It was really good. Like, it was these rotini noodles with like black beans and like a cheese sauce. It was really good. Really good. Put some salt in it. I was like, wow, this is 100 times better than I thought it was going to be. And I got a small thing of that because I wasn't sure about it, right? I was like, this one's cheap. I'll just try this one. And I got a big thing of Amish potato salad. And I tried eating the potato salad. And I did eat. I maybe ate like half of it. But I got like a $4 or something package of it. Like it was a pretty expensive big package because I was like, oh yeah, I'm just going to eat all the potato salad. And that'll really fill me up and be like the big thing. It was like concerningly sweet. And I was like, why is this so sweet? And I start looking at the like ingredients list. And the ingredients list, you know, is like the amount of it is like the position of it. So, you know, it's like obviously potatoes is first and then it's mayonnaise. I'm like, okay, that's a potato salad. And then it starts like listing other things like bell pepper and some smaller things. And then it gets to carrots. Or no, it gets to fructose. Fructose is one of their, and I'm like, there's the sweet stuff. And I'm like, okay, cool. And then it gets to carrots. Now, you'd be like, oh, there's little tiny pieces of carrots in there. No, there's like full on like carrots, like chunks in this stuff. And I go back and I'm like, no wonder it's so sweet. There's more sugar in here than there are physical pieces of carrots. I'm like, something is wrong here. Like it was like hard to eat levels of sweet. I'm like, this is a dessert that just happens to be potatoes and mayonnaise. Like, something's wrong. It was just, and I tried to put salt on it, but it does that thing that, like, you know, when you put salt on like a fruit, like a watermelon or something, it brings out the sugar instead of like trying to like, and it was like, I can't eat this anymore. And I just threw it away. was like, so it was. I was like, something's wrong. This isn't right. This is not. This is not a potato salad anymore. Oh, anyways, that's my story. Sorry. I'm sorry. I just was like, I had to tell somebody because I was just like, this happened. And then turbo noodles reminded me, and the pasta packages. I was like, I ate pasta, and I simultaneously had a good and a bad experience, and it was the opposite experience of what I was expecting. I guess I got my main meal and my dessert or whatever else. We'll pick out the rags.
Among the threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye.
Denim
A
trousers.
pair of denim trousers. As the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage, a rank corpse smell fills the air.
Oh.
The victim's clothes? Cadaverine odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages of decay. Drop them in here, officer.
The officer produces a black bag marked evidence.
Guitar marked blue jeans. Pockets empty or emptied. He wore them with a belt, too. A white belt.
Okay.
The loops appear stretched, but the belt is
Loops in
missing.
the container.
That's it. Do you see anything else in there? I have another bag here.
Something slimy catches your eye.
Reach for it.
A drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from the food waste, dripping with pus.
Yeah, dripping with pus. Come on, bag the
This
shirt.
is a military-type overgarment. No label or serial number. This is the kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario.
That makes
Anything more?
perfect sense with what he had.
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. A yellow old mug that catches your eye. But other than that,
Run out towel, a mug, that's all.
All right. We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Or that one. I'd advise against confronting that force.
Yeah, you're right. I think somebody from... I'm just going to say okay.
the lieutenant nods, then looks back into the trash container.
The mug. I'm getting that mug too. It's the food waste.
It's just organic waste, cold and slimy on your hands. Apple and potato peels mostly. Unidentified sludge, and the occasional chicken bone thrown in for good measure. But hey, what's this?
What?
A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels. It's shiny. Looks like the corner of something.
Take it out.
Something larger. A clipboard. A blue plastic clipboard with
Okay.
moist papers hanging from it. They look badly damaged, but you can still make out forms and notes, written in a man's handwriting.
How do we know it's a man's handwriting? But okay.
Officer, is that your paperwork?
No, it can't be.
Yes, it is. Look. This plastic has the RCM street grid on it. You've even got an autopsy form.
A miserable slip of paper sticks out from the board.
If you don't mind me asking, how did this get in the trash?
I think I didn't want to be a cop anymore, so I threw it away.
Well... Lucky we found it. You should take stock of what remains, just to be sure some has not made it into the hands of the RCM's adversaries. Organized crime and the like. There might have been police secrets in your notes.
Say nothing.
It will also not hurt to start taking notes on the case. Anyway, where were we?
It then appears as a trash container.
Some items, such as the ledger you found, are interactable. Go to your inventory and select the Interact tab to read your paperwork.
The container sounds a muffled gong.
That's one thing off the list. I think we could...
Correct. Damaged ledger.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A pitiful cabbage of white and yellow papers hanging from plastic board, barely held together by a metal clip. This sad display is made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner.
Urinal cleaner. I think I got it.
Right. What more do you need? A rubber condom stuck to the back. A graffito that says defeated. I think you catch
thanks.
the drift.
Inspect the clip.
An aluminium block runs the width of the board, biting down on the paperwork. Its crocodile teeth are the only thing keeping the papers together. A regular pencil, the tip worn down to nothing, has been attached to the clip.
Run your fingers across the aluminium.
The surface is interrupted by a silvery sticker. It's rectangular, sparkling with iridescence. You don't know how you didn't notice it before. Looks like an official mark, made to be low visibility outside the right circumstances.
Hey, Lieutenant, what's this?
What? That thing. It's a halogen watermark. We use it for adding information to RCM property.
How can I read it?
Any capable light with the right wavelength will do.
Like the flashlight?
All RCM vehicles have headlights designed to reveal halogen watermarks. Mine too.
Oh.
This means you can read the watermarks if you just turn the lights on.
What kind of information?
It depends. Aside from an anti-counterfeiting stamp, mine has my station number and address. The information varies by date of issue.
Maybe yours will have how many cases you've solved.
Thanks.
Okay.
While a bunch of sodden papers sag from the clipboard in your hand, it's a sorry sight.
I don't happen to be able to read it with this, right?
It's the ledger you found in the trash. An aluminium block. The surface looks like an official mark.
What? Any capable light. All RCM...
This means you can read the watermarks.
Okay.
While a bunch of they're not exactly white. They're yellowed in patches by sunlight and alcohol, and covered in dense blue handwriting.
All right.
Ink escapes into watercolor patterns, reaching its tendrils across entire pages. The paper itself is checkered with faint red lines, forming short paragraphs.
I'm finishing off my drink because I'm getting to the point where I can't hear things because I drank too much. The tinnitus is too loud.
Once in a while, there's a red stamp that exclaims, "Case files commit to paper." The case files themselves are plenty. You count more than 100 sodden, crumpled up, earmarked pages falling apart in your hands. They appear to be sufficiently organized and extremely dense, if mostly illegible.
What is in there? What are they about?
Work, strife, poverty, the Jamrock Quarter. These are handwritten logs of investigations dating back to January 51, this year. The exact number is hard to estimate due to missing pages and an odd naming convention. But there are at least 20, maybe 30 cases undertaken. Not completed, mind you. It's the middle of March. You have attempted 2 cases a week on average.
Oh, but not completed.
What do you mean? Is that all?
Is that all? That's it? Is 2 cases a week a good caseload, Lieutenant?
Huh? 2 complex cases to undertake is a lot, yes. You really have to push yourself. I would not suggest it, lest you start making mistakes.
2 cases a week appears to be my load. I'm not sure if I completed them, though.
2? That's a lot. I didn't mean to say you are making mistakes, by the way. That was presumptuous of me.
I burned out all right.
That's okay. We all do, sooner or later.
Like a fan of gills, the checkered papers dry in your hand. The handwriting is extremely dense, if mostly illegible. The notebook is annual. It says 51 on what remains of its cover. A molten strap of cardboard. Everything prior to this must have belonged to a previous volume. In short, there was more.
Mention of a naming convention?
Yes, it appears you employ a, shall we say, robust yet literary system. Each investigation has its case number written on the margins. Yet, still more tellingly, most are accompanied by a name. A title, one might say even. One that draws inspiration from snoop fiction and vespertine cop show staples.
Oh my, and they're all written in capital letters too.
Yes, all caps. One is called The Next World Mural. Another, The Square Bullet Hole Murders. Another yet, The Unsolvable Case. Others appear more light-hearted. The Guys on a Couch in an Unexpected Location, and The Murder at the Ukar Parlor. Even the rare article-free Collapsing Tenement. Murder features prominently throughout.
Okay. Okay.
It's going to take an effort to piece these case files together, but it can be done. Once you're done inspecting them up close.
Yeah, my cases appear to employ some kind of naming convention.
You mean the alphanumeric? Officer, precinct, time of arrival at the scene?
That's the one.
Good. That's a good one.
That's a good one.
He understands you're concealing something, sire.
I like that drama calls me sire.
But do you also use the titular?
Okay, yes. Okay, yes, it appears I do.
Well, so do I. In our defense, officer, almost everyone in the RCM.
Why
does.
is that?
It's a holdover from the early days of the RCM, right after the revolution, when the organization had little idea how to do things. It persists in an unofficial capacity. Officers use these titles to refer to their work among themselves.
I seem to have named a case The Square Bullet Hole Murders.
Again, in your defense, I seem to have named one The Man with the Hole in His Head. That was a real person. His death was real. Still, I named it that, to amuse myself.
To amuse myself.
I pray his loved ones never find out.
What happened to him?
Rail spiked through the head. He died. It was a workplace accident.
I have to open an official case. Is there room?
There is, for precisely one more. 15 pages near the end remain untouched by the damage. The checkered grid forms a structure of passages, breaking the case into subtasks to accomplish. Once all the tasks are accomplished, the case is complete.
With the paper using the pen Lena gave you.
The tasks you've completed flow out of the kind green ape pen in a brash freehand similar to the rest of the letters. The wording comes easily. It's almost robotically simple, a language developed for mental rigor and simplicity.
All right.
Inspect the victim's body.
Yep.
Get the body down. Interview the cafeteria manager. It's not exactly poetry, but poetry would be out of place.
Press out the ones you've done already.
A satisfying slash sounds across the paper. You're done, it seems to say. And you, and you. You're a swashbuckler with that pen, Harry, and it feels good. Feels like completion.
Oh, completion, huh? Oh. Oh.
Things to be done and things already done. The composition of reality. This is an extremely useful tool for a detective of the citizens' militia. Now all that remains is to name the case.
Lieutenant, have you by any chance named our case?
No, actually. Any ideas?
Oh. Why is the Furies are at home in the mirror? Why is that here? I like the first one, the Hanged Man. It's very simple.
Great. That's great. That's actually what I was thinking too. The Hanged Man. Good, strong name. We have a very good name for the case now.
Yeah.
I'm going to start calling it the Hanged Man. It's good we sorted this out.
It's good we started. Yeah, I'm done expecting these.
You don't exactly close them, so much as distance yourself from the smelly papers. They're a little further from your nose now.
Can I read the case files now?
It's proving to be harder than expected. You just don't have the intellectual rigor to patch the quilt back
Alright.
together. Try again later.
I'm at an 83% chance, but alright, fine. I got a 1 and a 2. And I even had a +1 modifier. What are you talking about, game? Let's browse the yellow pages.
In the back, you see thin, translucent copy of paper. Some neon yellow, some bright red, all covered in boxes, like marching armies. These look like official forms, waiting to be filled out. Then rip them from the binder and hand them out, according to type of form.
What types of forms are here?
3. The topmost are misconduct fines. The middle ones are station calls. And the bottommost are field autopsy forms. Each is easy enough to make sense of. You don't have to be an intellectual giant to do police work.
Let's look at the misconduct fine.
A monetary penalization ranging from 20 to 250 real. Severe cases allow for 1,000 real, but that requires special paperwork. The details of issuing these fines are spread out over the rest of the fields, but they appear pleasantly vague.
Okay. Station call.
These are quite sinister in turn. They give a date and time for the person to appear at the specified precinct police station. Below the call are the criminal charges you risk by not appearing. All in a print so small it could be considered downright cute.
Field autopsy?
A dozen pages of thin copy paper, bright red in color. You see the parameters of a deceased human form waiting to be filled in. Age, sex, condition of internal organs.
Enough of these.
Yes, all that remains now is to fill those forms and hand them to people. Fines for wrongdoers, interview requests for bad guys, and field autopsies to dead guys. The rest of the stinking cellulose is much worse for wear. Being sandwiched between the board and the rest of the paperwork must have spared the fragile copy of paper.
Look at the clipboard.
It's made of dark blue plastic, hard enough to beat someone to submission with. The edges are rounded, however. The U4 size board feels thick and heavy in your hand. Light shimmers on its wet surface. On the back you see the embossed letters,
Big cool picture.
RCM. Something rattles inside, ever so lightly. Is there a hidden compartment?
Maybe.
And something small inside, light, made of paper or cardboard, or dried flowers perhaps.
Interesting.
Permeables. It's not hidden per se. The compartment is made for permeable materials that would get damaged if something happened to it.
Peek inside.
The plastic shimmers like lapis lazuli, but it is not see-through. You cannot see to its center.
How would I open this?
With your hands, U4-sized pages hang from the clip screwed to the top of the board.
Open the hidden compartment in the clipboard.
Is not what you end up doing.
Aye.
You squeeze the plastic to slide it open, but nothing happens. Then you bend it some, then crack it. The goddamn thing is stuck. The ledger quivers in your hand. As it shakes, the pages rustle. This pathetic mess suddenly afraid of you for some reason.
Why am I... What? Smell the ledger. Yeah, snake eyes, huh?
The acidic stench of rotting food is rubbed off on the cellulose. It now forms the base of the experience. This base surrounded by a faint air of spoiled meat, the stuff of death itself, and then sprinkled liberally with the citrus zest of toilet cleaner.
Oh.
You know, like the bits they put into public piss bowls.
Yeah, I know.
Probably called Fermi Discrete, or Axel, or something. At some point in its journey, the ledger has seen the inside of a public toilet.
Shut up, Nose. I don't need your help.
Your nose does not understand what it did wrong.
Find booze and drink it. You should put it in your hand, equip it, and the magic happens on its own. We have to talk to Magical Man. Ba ba ba.
Can I help you?
Here's your trash container key.
Thanks. I hope you found what you were looking for.
I found the victim's clothes.
How strange. I certainly didn't put them there.
Who else has keys to the trash container?
The trash collection service? CS Municipal. I don't see why they would put anything in the trash, though.
Ah, the elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was sent here last and when. This will have to be one of those little threats that solves itself down the road. Thank you anyway.
Maybe you don't remember putting them there. Maybe you were in a fugue state.
I think fugue states are more your forte, officer.
That's fair. That's hurtful. Did someone on your staff have put them there?
Sylvie had the keys before I got here, and I can vouch for her. I can vouch for all my staff.
How
None of
dare.
us would tamper with the crime scene.
What if I call Sylvie back and I ask her myself?
Yes?
What am I gonna do? That's what I'm gonna do. I don't trust you. Sylvie wouldn't lie to me.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out
How do I
toolbox,
turn on the
and
headlights?
Alright, ready? I turn, you press start. It's next to the preheater.
Press engine start.
the dashboard lights up with orange glow. The rouse per minute gauge jumps, and the engine of the Caprice Canadian comes to life with a whiny growl. Like a leopard waking from its sleep, yawning and roaring at the same time.
That's the button labeled headlights.
The lights unfold with a little click, casting electrical light onto the ground before the vehicle.
There you go. I'll turn them off from the remote once you're done. We just need to stand in front of the machine now.
Okay, thank you.
As you hold your ledger's clip under the headlamp, an iridescent hologram appears. A street grid and the veins of a great river. A familiar sensation washes over you.
There she is. Revachol West.
There's a note of pride.
Around the borders of the watermark are dozens, no, hundreds of micro-perforations.
Look at the perforations.
There are many of them, and they are divided into 3 separate rows.
Tally up the different rows.
The first row has 18 dots.
Not bad.
Not bad for what? You don't even know what it means yet.
What about the next one?
The next is the longest. It runs all the way around the border, and then some.
Count them individually.
You count 216 perforations. Considering that nice, large number, a wave of
I'm
pride
healing so
washes
much
over
morale
you,
that I don't need to
though you
heal.
can't say why, precisely.
What about the last row?
The last row has 3 perforations.
That's it?
That's it.
Okay, what do all these holes mean?
Those are perforations. They represent your record as an officer of the RCM. They are your statistics, as it were. I should have guessed you'd keep a record. Officers often do. Let's take a look.
Alpha male officers who are proud of their numbers
Yeah.
often do. It's meant.
The first row represents your years of service. 18 years.
Nice.
Okay, not bad at all. What did you do before you volunteered?
Wait, 18 years I've done this? Eggs.
That's what it says. I might have guessed even longer based on your age. What did you do all those blissful years of your youth?
Got drunk like a megastar?
Yes, that does seem quite likely. Your youth coincided with some heady days for Revachol. But let's move on, shall we?
Eggs, I drink whiskey and absinthe, and now I can't.
This next row, the one that wraps all the way around, is your number of closed cases. Closed is good. It means finished.
Nice.
You've got, let's see. Wow, more than 200.
216. Is that a lot, to be exact?
It's quite a lot, even for someone who's been on the force for nearly 2 decades. Usually, clearing more than 10 cases a year puts you in the 90th percentile of all RCM officers.
Yeah. Used to be good. That's some solace, I guess. What's the last number?
Right. Those are your confirmed kills. You've got precisely 3 perforations there.
That's not too many.
For an RCM officer, especially Precinct 41, which is in the Jamrock quarter, it's rather tame. I mean that in a good way. There are certain officers who treat their kills like some kind of ghoulish game. If they do happen to solve a case, it's usually by accident.
It's obvious the lieutenant doesn't think highly of these officers.
But it seems as though you are, or at least were, one of the good ones. So we have that to be thankful for.
One of the good ones. Let's go. Yeah. I was living the dream of my 8-year-old self. I was playing Pokemon and watching season 1 of SpongeBob. I mean, you could still do that. I mean, I appreciate you being here, though. Honestly, let's live the dream of your adult self and play Pokemon while watching Ice. And drink paint thinner. You killed anyone, Kim?
Yes.
He just says that. How do you handle the strain?
Everyone has their own method of coping. Some more effective or self-destructive than others. Personally, I find it helps to keep up a few hobbies.
Like what?
Oh, this and that. Let's not get into it now.
Maybe I should find a hobby.
Why not gardening? You've already got the gloves.
Haha. Maybe I should pour one out for the fallen.
If you want to pour out the booze you've been carrying around on duty, I'm certainly not going to stop you.
Pour one out on the ground ceremonially.
A dark pool of cheap wine appears at your feet. It shimmers in the lights of the Kanema. Honorably done. You have given up some of your own blood.
Electrochemistry. Electrochemistry gets it. Here's to you, honored dead.
Very noble of you. Are we done here?
Thanks for this.
The lieutenant nods.
Look at the shimmering street grid.
The rectangular watermark is overlaid with the logo
Going to
of the
bed.
RCM, and yet the major arteries of Revachol are all recognizable. They shimmer in the Kanema's headlights.
Wait, look around you.
A rat brazenly darts past you and disappears amongst the stopped lorries. In the distance, a child somewhere shrieks. A woman reprimands her in a voice no quieter than the child's cry.
Ah, Martinez.
Where are we on this?
Let me see. Right here.
He says his finger near the top of the map. I'm sure I've seen worse.
Oh, yes. Coal City. Le Royaume. The burnt-out quarter.
Okay, let's go.
Right. I'll go turn off the lights.
You can now see your statistics on your journal page, to the right of the task description.
My statistics. Name unknown, rank unknown, officer profile. Okay. Sorry, cop. Communist, fascist, ultra-liberal, good cop, bad cop, honor, killed 3 people, solved 216 cases. We're learning stuff about ourselves. We're potentially a communist, fascist, ultra-liberal. We're definitely not moral. No, I don't know my own name yet, no. I want to... regular save.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
Oh yeah, I
pull-out
tried getting
toolbox,
them to tell me on the
a
phone
soft
call and they
plug of
they
the
wouldn't.
fuel preheater gauge.
I'm pretty sure it's Mac, or Mackenzie or something like that. Something like that.
This is Precinct 57. How may
Thank
I
you,
assist you?
Sylvie.
Just a second. Sylvie Malaika on the line for you. Yes. Hello?
Hey Sylvie, it's the police again.
Oh, great. What else do you need, detective?
Have you seen my badge?
Yes, I know who you are. You're a police officer. The law.
This exact conversation has happened before. Establishing authority before this young girl seems to have been important to you.
My
in the
badge
past.
is missing.
Don't go there again.
Have you seen it anywhere?
Oh, no. I haven't, sorry.
Yeah, just go.
Real policemen have uniforms too, by the way. Where's
Not my uniform too. Him doesn't have a uniform. He seems real to me.
He's in plain clothes, voluntarily. It's different from not knowing where your uniform is.
Poor Sylvie. Have you seen my policeman uniform?
Uniform? I never saw you in any uniform. You had your things on. The disco things.
Your things on? Have you seen my gun?
Please, no. Not this again. Everyone saw your cool gun, detective.
I showed you my gun. When did it happen?
You were trying to impress some people with it. Everyone was eating, and
And what did I do?
you were waving it around in everyone's face, begging them to describe it. You said it calms you, and then you started making suicide jokes. It got pretty graphic.
It got pretty graphic. I showed you my gun. Please respond.
Oh, those again. I have been trying to wean you off them.
Off of what?
You know, when you put your gun, your actual gun, on your temple and pretend to shoot your brains out, off of that, people don't like that.
People don't like that.
I remember this. You were screaming things like, "My brains are all over the wall, painting them red. I won't be seeing it, 'cause these are my brains. I can't see without my brains." Very nice visuals there.
Yes, but what happened to my... Yeah, drama's amazing. I love drama. Yeah. Yes, but what happened to my gun?
No idea. All I know is next you were waving around money instead, saying things like, "Big bucks cannot lie," and "Guns can't buy money, but money can always buy guns."
Yeah.
It almost looked like you pawned it. But believe me, I did not ask.
You know how my paperwork ended up in the trash?
Well, you tried to jam it down the toilet, sir, clogging it completely. After I had unclogged the toilet and retrieved the paperwork, I threw it out in the trash, thinking you didn't need it.
Fair.
I am sorry about that. Anything else, detective?
I think I got everything I needed.
You hear the call breaking up on the other end of the radio, and then the already familiar voice.
Anything else I can help you with, officer?
Could you run a serial number from the pair armor boots?
Sure, officer. What's the number? And the make of the armor, if you know it.
Oh, these are all different. Will Kim overhear me? Kim might overhear you. But I should probably do it. E50 100 1000.
Got it. I'll contact the ICP database immediately. Call back tomorrow. Hopefully they'll have dug up something useful by then.
The International Collaboration Police, ICP, is an inter-Isolari law enforcement service, the crown jewel in the moral intern diadem, alongside EPIS and the coalition government.
Have you heard back from the ICP?
No, and I doubt they'll get back to me before tomorrow morning.
Okay.
Anything else?
Can you reconnect me to the 41st?
Right. Please hold.
10-4, come in. Fireworker, over.
Firewalk. I am in dire need of financial assistance.
10-4, I hear you. I don't have the authority to grant your request, but...
What does he want now?
He's asking for money.
Is he fucking kidding?
I don't think he is.
Don't give that asshole anything. He's just gonna drink it all.
Alright, that's a negative on the additional funds, sir. Over.
Okay, I heard you, no funds.
Anything else, sir? Over. Roger that, 10-10, over and out.
As you tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector.
No, that's enough fun with the foldable headlights. I know they are mesmerizing. They're also fragile.
Okay.
I'm not going to turn it on for you again.
Already maxed out Volition. Yeah, I think Inner Brain, I like Conceptualization, Drama, and Encyclopedia. Logic can be funny. Electrochemistry is amazing. I love electrochemistry. Just like, do drugs. Do them. You want to do them. Half-Life can be kind of funny too. Cause it's that like fight or flight. Yeah. Surprise haters. Surprise haters. Half-Life 3. Yeah, this is where I'm bad at this one. I'm a weak boy. I don't know. Always upgrade level electrochemistry again. So far, I haven't had very many challenges with these ones to level them up. Encyclopedia has been really nice. Cool. Conceptualizations. Very much like to have a little bit more psyche. Good old psyche. Action speed has been really nice. Perception. Interfacing could be better. Composure's been nice. Obviously getting a little bit more health could be good though. Ooh, for city lovers, the wisest of the streetwise, the genuinely supernatural. High level shows may make you seem like outside world is you listen to city, you don't listen to others. Superiors may begin to worry. With low shivers, though, you will seldom hear the city talking to you. This is kind of where I'm like, I feel like I should level this one up. This one could be useful. It's in a skill tree that I don't have a lot of, though. But it might be nice to kind of get a little bit of this, and then we can work on, like, upgrading and just kind of round ourselves out a little bit. And then we can kind of upgrade our strengths. I'm not sure if half light will be very useful. Physical instrument, pain, and endurance will be good. Electrochemistry is fun. Shivers might actually be useful, though. This one could be useful, too. It's also something that makes you the king of cool, which is, as much as say, the most stylish douchebag. Nobody will see you until you're ready to be seen. Then they'll get the full treatment. You'll be a bumbling, feckless cop, unable to catch a pair of keys thrown at you by your partner. Yeah, it's like some urges you to be disco, flipped by others, and tumble at the back. Yeah, it makes you a cooler cop. I don't know, this could be good. We kind of don't have that. This is tough. Yeah, I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get shivers. We'll use a little bit of that. See if that gives us any sort of like hint onto anything that we could be like, oh yeah, this would be useful. Ask Kim to tell you about the case. I forgot. I need to talk to you, Kim.
Yes.
Tell me about the case again.
What do you want to know?
Literally anything about the case. Oh, now that we've inspected the scene, I want to know more about the piston competition.
What's there to say? It's just stupidity.
What kind of stupidity?
The cop kind. Our precincts can't decide if Martinez is part of Jamrock or the Industrial Harbor. Yours or mine, as if we somehow own parts of the city. Typical street gang mentality. So we've let the Union make a mockery of law enforcement here, and now it's come to its natural conclusion.
Ah, so this is a struggle over who runs Martinez.
Well, sort of. It's less a matter of who gets to police Martinez than who has to. It's an orphan district, in other words. I think the dispatch desk just told both our stations about the hanging. There was quite the brouhaha at the 57th, I can tell you that. Time to settle it, they said. Cop off. But I assure you, I am not their finest or toughest, with 102 cases solved. What I am is least interested in a pissing competition.
So he volunteered to represent the 57th, but not out of competitiveness. On the contrary, somewhere in your mind hangs a dark green blackboard. There are two columns. One says, cases solved. The other, confirmed kills.
What do you say about 102 cases? Close your eyes.
The rows are endless.
For Precinct 41.
Jean Vicmer, Judith Minot, a special consultant. What was his name? Then the rows degrade into green nothingness.
Okay, so you volunteered to spoil it.
Yes, I'm an unrepentant spoilsport.
For some reason, I thought you had 104 solved cases.
Well, technically. The official record keeper has been known to double count murder-suicides.
Interesting.
A common accounting gimmick used to inflate precinct stats.
So you're still a good cop, right?
I'm good enough for this case. I'm not here to compete. I came because I had to. My fellow officers, the sergeants in particular, would have made this scene into a circus.
What's special about Martinez?
Martinez? Nothing. It's just a puddle at the end of some drain pipe. No one cares about this place. They care about sports. Most of our colleagues don't even know how to get here. North of the interchange doesn't exist.
I wonder what this says about me. I was sent by my station.
It's all part of the master plan, you see.
I'm a highly experimental cop, but if I'm right, this Outre? I don't know how to say that. I was sent to teach you a lesson in style. There can only be one conclusion. I'm the finest, a case-solving machine sent to outperform you in every way imaginable. Must be an augury, an apocalyptic omen sent by my people. Can you guess my message? Don't be scared, but I think I might have some supernatural abilities. I probably have an unbelievable kill count. Yeah, I think that's what it is. I was sent to teach you a lesson in style.
Okay. Style me.
It's impossible to tell whether he's serious or joking.
You should ease up a bit. You should need a little bit more looseness.
No, I don't. I used to. Plain clothes did the trick. For both of us, it seems. Now... Was there anything else you wanted to ask about the competition?
No, that's
if
it.
not, we should move. Yes, it's a wholly pointless matter. Forget I ever mentioned it.
Why did the 41st send me?
Look at you. It's because you're a failure. They sent you to slight Precinct 57.
Yeah, that makes more sense than the other stuff I thought of.
Just think about it for a second. You're a raging alcoholic who showed up 3 days late wearing piss-stained disco garb. You weren't sent here to win.
Yeah. Kim, what if my precinct sent me here on this case because I'm a fuck-up? Like, as a joke.
I've considered it.
But it's not true, right?
I don't think I can say one way or another. I do think it's somewhat unlikely, though.
Why is that?
I checked the records. This jurisdiction dispute, who polices Martinez, reaches back to the 30s. It's as old as my station. And all this time we can't decide who gets Martinez? I think, yes, both stations would prefer a win.
You really see me as a safe bet?
Safe? No. But you're old. You've made it this far. Something has brought you through. We've only just started working together, so I don't know what
Fair.
it is yet. But it's there. So no, I don't think they sent you as a joke.
Thank
and
you,
even
Kim.
if they did, they are in for
Kim's a good
surprise.
guy. He healed my morale. Kim navigated that horrible sea. Like, I would have just been like, yeah, that makes a lot of sense, and I would have just left it. But Kim was able to navigate that in a way that made me feel better by the end, with logic and charm. I think you should know that I can't remember anything.
No response. He just arches his brow. He's having trouble processing it, believing it even.
I don't remember anything. There was drinking involved.
Have you tried concentrating on something other than your personal affairs?
I'm afraid this is a medical situation. What's wrong with personal affairs?
Not a fan. It's just the nature of lieutenancy.
The RCM deploys a self-styled structure called the Decomptage as its chain of command. Every lieutenant is responsible for 2 sergeants and 8 officers. That means the average lieutenant has to deal with quite a few personal affairs. Even you know this.
Even me. So what should I concentrate on?
Try work. The case at hand. It can work miracles.
Oh, not that. I'm completely lacking in basic information about this organization we're in. Can you help me?
Fine. We should get through this day first. Off hours begin at 9 p.m. If you're still having trouble then, I can give you an orientation.
So far away. I'm afraid this is a medical situation.
Really? You look fine to me.
I'm talking serious, unbelievable damage here. I saw myself in the mirror and I had no idea who I was.
This psychodrama is unbecoming of an officer.
Clearly, he prefers to think you're malingering. He cannot fathom that anyone could drink so much as to retroactively erase their entire life.
It's not psychological. Some sort of major brain damage has occurred on an unprecedented scale.
Then you should consider seeking medical attention. You can use the radio in my kinema to call your station's Lazareth. Was there anything else you wanted?
Maybe we should do that. Probably not going to go well.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist
Please
you?
connect me to Station 41's Lazarus.
It will take just a moment of his...
Her voices fade out into the familiar radio static.
Gottlieb, what do you want?
He's carelessly chewing on a piece of hard candy.
I was told to call Lazarus. People are worried about me.
Oh, it's you.
Yeah, it's Firewalker here.
Firewalker? Oh, yes, you are. Just don't breathe in the general direction of your fire feet. Actually, wait. Do exactly that. Put yourself out of your misery. Take a deep, diaphragmatic breath in and...
It would be an artistic statement of some kind or another. Self-immolation has been all the rage in Lomangpang for a while now, especially among university students.
Okay.
It is particularly popular in Koh Hoi, where such acts get the most press.
This isn't about self-immolation.
Of course, yes, you were having health trouble.
Upsets fires himself. That was quite an interesting conceptual piece.
Sounds more like a newspaper headline that will surprise absolutely no one. Now, do you have any current, pressing medical problems?
I've lost my memory. All of it.
With all the damage you've been dealing yourself with drugs and alcohol, I'm not surprised.
You're not surprised? Okay, anything else?
What else? I'm not a brain doctor. Look on the bright side. You've got a whole new life now. Use it wisely.
It's hard to say if he doesn't believe you or doesn't care.
Sneezing. That's what happened to me. The amount of BS. Is there anything you could do for me?
What? You want me to do blood work for you again? Tell you just how bad things really are across the board? You want another rundown of everything collapsing inside your body?
Sure.
You want the real, honest-to-God truth? Stop drinking, eat magnesium and vitamin D. Our station is not a retirement home. We don't have the funds to deal with rock stars past their prime. And no, I don't want to hear a political commentary on the topic. In fact, I got work to do. Some idiot has glued his eyelids shut with cyanoacrylate. It looks like Mactorson.
Oh, Mac did that.
It's not fucking cryoacrylate. It's super glue, Doc.
Mac, why are you being like this?
Cyanoacrylate is superglue.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else I can help you with, officer? 57's over and out.
In the cabin, you see a set
Yeah. We got XP though. Didn't really help me figure out who I was though. I think on Kim and ask him about the case. Kim, didn't I talk to you about this?
Yes? What do you want to know?
Did you say this is a mysterious case?
No, it's not a particularly mysterious
Why
case.
not?
The deceased is a security guard for a corporation involved in a labor dispute. It doesn't take a DeLorean polymath to put the pieces together. I just don't see the case getting more mysterious than that.
Okay, so the priest isn't probably mysterious, but could it be sexy?
As you know, there was considerable interest in this case at my station, but probably not for the reasons you have in mind.
Are you sure that there's not some sort of sex angle we could be considering?
Good point. Martinez is famed for its occult sex murder rites. We'll get on it immediately.
The wary tone is the surest indicator that the lieutenant is being sarcastic.
You're being sarcastic, aren't you?
Extremely.
It can still be an otherworldly sex mystery in your head, with a dark twist even.
Thanks, conceptualization, thanks.
He's basically challenging you to sex it up with some lurid twist. Don't get right into it. Sit on it a bit, then hit him with it.
Okay. I like electrochemistry, let's go.
Ah, yes. The case brief you missed. Now I remember.
Yes, the brief, that sounds good.
3 days ago, the RCM emergencies desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate. During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute.
Why didn't we know anything about the caller?
They didn't identify themselves in any way. The tone was muffled using a device of some sort. The desk could identify neither the caller's age nor sex.
Why hide themselves?
There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The dock workers' union is the de facto police in Martinez. Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that.
Let me make this perfectly clear. Our job here is to find the killer.
That's right.
Can we go over the preliminary info again?
You mean like a brief? Do you want me to brief you again? There's no reason to wing anything. If you didn't get the brief, that's okay. I did. 3 days ago, the RCM emergencies desk. During that time, the victim
the briefing
had
say
been
who the
stripped
victim
of his
was?
a security guard or worker of some sort, hired by Wild Pines. They didn't. There's a strong prejudice against
understand
involving
everything
the
now.
RCM. Just to be clear, we are police officers. Good.
Legendary. Convince Kim there's a sexy, dark mystery twist in the case. Okay, electrochemistry told me to hold on to this for a while. So, I don't think the 8% chance is good. Possible. What if we save and then try it?
Yes?
Only banal things strike you. At the core, you're a very banal person with a very small soul.
We did talk about this.
One you should be ashamed of.
Okay. I knew it was gonna happen. That's why I was like, I'm saving. I knew that it would hurt me if I failed, so I was like, I'm gonna save. I was like, I just know that it's something dumb like that. But I wanted to go for the the 8% and just get it and be like, that was really funny. I never talked to this Luke.
Scab?
You're hazy on the notion of a scab. Smells like politics, though. Maybe it's got something to do with the flask he reaches for from time to time.
I'm not a scab, I'm a cop.
I was just messing with you. No one's ever seen a cop scab. Imagine, you cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, let us cop for less money.
Yeah.
Speaking of, what brings the RCM here? To the Wild North? Come to see the strife?
What's the strike about anyway?
You know, serious business. I'm sure the big boss will be glad to tell you. You'll have to ask him first.
He's a chatty guy. Wants to talk about the strike too. Just can't break the command structure and tell you now.
I need to get past the gates and speak to your boss.
Oh. Good, good. What matters do you want to discuss with Everard?
Oh, Everard. We know Everard. I might have information about a killing that took place beyond the hostel.
Everard's got a lot of knowledge about a lot of things, eh? Doesn't often dole it out, though. But sure, why not?
Does this mean why you can let me through?
I don't operate in that capacity. I'm not a granter of passage. The passage grants itself.
Okay.
If it's so simple, why did the scab leader warn you of the guards blocking the way?
That's simple. I just walk in.
Aye. Walk right past Measurehead and go in.
Past Measurehead.
Yeah, the 2.5 meter tall Semini supremacist there. Walk right past him.
Right.
Then press the button to unlock the door.
Aha.
Then go past him again.
Okay.
And you enter the arbor through the office. Está.
So you're saying it's actually quite difficult.
Don't worry, I'm sure it's not completely impossible. For example, you could best Measurehead in a physical confrontation, or you could convert to a Semini supremacist worldview. Or, maybe it actually is completely impossible.
Okay. Has anyone ever bested him in a physical competition?
Not yet, no. He's incredibly strong.
Has anyone tried converting to his worldview?
Jean-Luc himself would say the philosophy has proven overly heroic for the scabs to convert to. Not enough intuition.
Another thing.
Sure.
I'm a bit short on money. Could you give me some?
Sure thing, my friend. I can help you out.
Medium. Try to catch it, please.
The coin lands into
Yes.
your hand as if it has always belonged there. The swallow returns.
Appreciate it.
Always glad to help out the RCM. Shame I can't do more. Things are meager at the moment due to...
Yeah, that's fair.
You know, the winter's fat is slowly running out and all. Still better than scabbing, though.
Uni has problems getting by?
Nothing to worry about, really. The jam's a bit of a mess. Cargo can't get in or out. The rationing is a bit stricter is all. Supply should last the strike, though.
Yeah, every little bit helps.
I'm always glad to help out when possible. Not like these slithering scabs.
Nice talk. Can't give me money. In case of strike, press button behind guard. There's no lock picking or door kicking. Good save. Real proper save now. Your head makes all men quiver. No one will get past you. There's a bunch of ladies here.
Nobody betrays your degeneracy.
Yeah, Measurehead. His body totally betrays his degeneracy.
Ain't nothing. Size him up first.
Are you admiring my morphophysiology?
A ripple of muscle passes underneath his skin.
It must be frightening to stand in the shadow of this racial pinnacle. Be calm, Sandwich. You are not in danger because you are not a threat to me.
What do you mean my body betrays my degeneracy?
You have succumbed to Al Ghul.
Okay, fair.
You reek of it. An invisible sword of Al Ghul emerges from your throat. You cannot see it, but others can. It is making the woman in my company sick.
I smell your breath. Hey, is it really so bad?
It's not good.
It's like a rat crawled into your stomach, got drunk and drowned.
You're right, I'm an alcoholic. Now I need you into the harbor.
No, you don't. You need to get another drink. Occidental Haplogroup B4 is done giving orders around here. The influence of the ham sandwich race is waning.
Does this remind you of someone?
It does, kind
the
of.
guy down there.
That fat racist over there, you're just him after pumping some iron.
Look at my craniology. I am the pinnacle of my haplogroup. The pink blob is a bad example, even of yours. It saddens me. You were once a noble and powerful race. You gave the world eugenics, electricity, and powerful weapons of war like missiles and aerostatic aircraft. You made great gains in metallurgy, race theory, and statecraft. You dominated lesser cultures, like the deformed Hemians and the inexplicably potato-obsessed Khoikos. But now your ascent to the genetic summit has halted. You are obsessed with sadness and with frivolous pop culture.
Okay. I'm glad that we've identified my racial traits. Sadness and pop culture. Good.
You will be superseded. Isn't that right, babe?
It is, baby, yeah. You know it.
Like, he's just in the background, though.
There is a button right behind him, just out of reach. It must be the one that opens the door to the harbor.
You're right about all this. I just need you to let me in the harbor.
Enough with this begging. You should leave the stage of history with dignity by inviting the other races to a great world war. Bring your troops to the Seminine Islands and to Boogie Street, and we will pulverize you. When you are gone, we will build a museum for you. The walls will be lined with bottles of
Okay, that sounds nice.
Your beloved beverage. Inside, we will store the odes to homosexuality you call art, and your microcephalic skulls.
Oh.
There may be a peaceful solution to this. You could internalize Meshahet's race theory. He would take you as one of his own.
Wouldn't that mean I have to become 70s racist myself?
Well, not as such. What you do with the mastery of advanced race theory is up to you. You could reject the findings, sure, or accept them and become an advanced racist.
You could become advanced racist. Dang, that's really easy. Isn't ever the reunion bus white?
Don't be vulgar. White or not has got little to do with this. The race enigma runs much deeper than that.
But you still serve him. How does that factor in your life?
Mr. Clare is a man of vision and means. He has the will to confront International Capital, which is something your race naivistic communists never did. Also, to serve is noble. It takes discipline.
Least failure.
Your petulant individualism has only contributed to your race failure. It is lax and moronic.
My jam is a mysterious fourth thing. Unfortunately, according to my stats, communism is at least one of my things. But I'm also a fascist ultra-liberal. You know, bit of a rogue, you know, loose cannon, potentially. My jam is mysterious fourth thing.
Jam. Individualism. You have gotten these ideas from degenerate youth culture, have you not? You have picked them up from rock and roll songs?
Youth culture does not affect my thinking.
Of course it does. You are a degenerate individualist and a rock and roll rebel.
I mean,
a pawn of international finance, just like the rest of your ham-colored race.
Ham.
I am not surprised you enjoy it so much. This has happened to many of the side products of the inevitable cultural victory of the Seminoles race.
Okay, who are the Seminoles?
The South Island race, haplogroup A4A. We are the rightful masters of the Insulindian archipelago. We descend from the Areopagites of ancient Pericarnassus and arrived here 4,000
Why
years
doesn't
ago.
Kim just help me?
Millennia before you. We are the future.
You were born and
That
raised on
is
the island before
all
you moved.
Need to know. I am a descendant. The narrow streets of Ulimbuir are with me in my genetic dreams. I see young Seminoles women walk into the grey mass on Ile de Fantôme, waiting on immaculate conception from the Pale.
Oh, the Pale's being mentioned here again. So, you did not come from the island?
No. I have heard about it on the radio.
They're just not really Seminoles, you're just from Revachol.
I'm from Couronne. And no, it is not just in Revachol. The city is central to the Seminoles strategy. Spreading through its trade networks, our culture will dominate the world. You have heard enough about our phylogenetic secrets for today. You have extinction to come to terms with, and never getting into the harbor.
And what do you think about this?
I think this racist is better than the last, but the next racist will be the really good one.
Okay.
That will be the...
How do you know there'll be a next racist?
There always is.
Race is reality.
What are those tattoos supposed to mean?
Racists are generally not very good examples of their race.
Okay.
Welcome to Revachol. You hear him yell at a redhead woman visiting the fritter nearby. He must think redheads are immigrants.
I am not like them. I am craniometric perfection. I have taken the trouble to permanently draw a phrenologic grid on my skull and features. This should dispel any doubt.
The drawings are precise and look true to their pseudo-scientific ambitions. One thing, however, it is not entirely free of throwbacks in the phylogenetic tree. His large jaw, for example, could be a trait indicative of criminalism. Also, his earlobes could be small.
You sure? I mean, that jaw is clearly an atavistic stigmata.
That atavistic stigmata makes pussy say yes, plenty.
Oh, wow.
Babe, thanks. But I got this. Racists.
Welcome. He must.
I am.
The drawings are precise.
Earlobes are too
true
big.
To their
The size of the earlobes is not a real craniometric
Fine.
criteria.
Your earlobes are flawless, Jean-Luc.
Yes.
Say nothing.
Your silence betrays your inferiority.
We still need to get into the harbor. There's an interview to conduct. There must be.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. There's the blue door should be able to get us over there, right? Yeah, with that stuff. We need in there in that blue door. Where was that blue door? Blue day debrief. Find booze. Ta-da! How Para doing? Dock. I haven't quite gone over everywhere. How's Para doing? You a big winner? You're a big winner, aren't you?
The worker is in a deep slumber.
That was good. How's Isu? Yeah, I'm okay. I've begun to sober up a little bit better now that I've played more game. I don't know if I grabbed that through a wall or not. Over here, I haven't even been to. Have naked dame erotica, but without actual erotica. Very muscular man. Who saw a man from Heimdall on the Wi-Fi? Oh, I heard about this book.
Hello, sir. Step right in. The store is open.
I am the law.
I know, sir. Are you interested in a new and exciting book?
Is it okay if I ask you questions?
Okay, sir. I'll try to answer any questions you have. I hope they're about books.
What's your name?
My name is Annette, sir. My mum, her name is Plaisance. She owns the store. She's inside minding the register or organising the stock.
Oh. You Jolt suddenly remember something.
Feel free to step in and browse our wares.
And you're standing out here in the cold because...
I'm signalling that the store is open. Otherwise people might not know. They'd miss out on the crime, romance and biographies of famous people.
Such a good trooper you are, already learning the value of hard work. Pat her on the head.
Thank you, sir. I'm happy to help Mum out with the store.
Shouldn't you be at school or something?
I do my studies at home at the moment. I have to help Mum keep this place running.
Isn't school more important than this?
Mum says it's necessary to do both because it builds character. Mum says a proper worker is dutiful. That's how you get ahead in life. You succeed.
There is stress and unease behind these words.
Yeah.
She's reciting etiquette.
How's business going?
Mum says it's
Donkey Kong Bonanza
peachy.
Para.
She was a little afraid at first. There's talk about this house being cursed.
Good to hear that it's going well. First, in what way?
Cursed in the way that makes them say that no business has ever really thrived here, sir. That they all go,
Say nothing.
well, they run out of money and have to stop doing business.
This sounds rather serious. I should probably look into this.
We can go into the bookstore and ask about the case, but I don't see much more to look into here.
Yes. Please do also look at our wares inside. The postcards and board games are there, sir.
How does this curse manifest itself?
It does not manifest itself in any way. It does not exist. I liked it better when we were talking about whether it's appropriate to stand out in the freezing weather.
But Kim, the plasmic manifestations.
No such thing.
Anything else you wanted to talk about, sir?
What do you know about the failed businesses?
Nothing really, sir. Mum doesn't allow me to sneak around in the back rooms or the cellar. I don't really know what's there.
Enough about the curse for
Maybe
now.
I can tell you about some of our books instead.
What's this crime business?
Crime fiction is about murders or burglaries or things like that, and the work of a policeman or a private detective who's trying to solve a crime and catch the criminals.
Wait, not crime fiction. I need to know what crime is. It's that bad.
Crime is a deviation from the law, punishable by either a civil or criminal sentencing. It's what the law prevents.
Why would anyone want to read about crime?
It's exciting to people, I guess. They get to imagine dangerous things, and it's kind of like a puzzle, where you can guess who the criminal is, or how the good guys are going to catch him.
I'm a policeman myself, by the way. The law, as I said.
You don't look much like a policeman.
What does a policeman look like?
Didn't mean to offend, sir. Sorry, sir. It's just that you don't look like Dick Mullen.
She points to the book cover, which is from Vespertine officer. He stands grimly over the body of a dead woman. It's not your body that's important to police work anyway. It's your points to your head.
Head? Yes.
No, your mind.
Thanks, reaction speed.
Not head, child. Heads.
Flexibility. There are a million different people out there, and you have to get into their heads. Sometimes you're gonna be the killer to catch the killer. A quicksilver mind. This Mullen guy looks like he needs 4 hours just to get to a single idea.
No, he's wicked smart in the stories.
Sure, when the author does all the thinking for him, real policemen have to think and act on their own.
Like you, sir. Of course. He's just a fictional character. He's no match
Thanks,
for
child.
you.
Thank you. I appreciate. Man, finally somebody recognizes my skill.
Maybe you can show me some real police work, sir. Like in the books.
Sure, sometime here. Okay, I'm gonna deduce something now.
The girl keeps her hands folded, hidden. Why is that?
Why do you keep your hands folded?
What do you mean, sir?
You can show them to me.
She looks around anxiously. Her hands remain folded in front of her. She doesn't want to show them. The lieutenant stands by, looking at the two of you with little interest.
Okay.
She brings out her reddened hands, her nails frayed, nearly chewed down to the flesh.
Bite your nails.
And you knew this from me keeping my hands folded?
There were a few other hints.
Well, that proves nothing. Anyone could do an easy deduction like that.
One more. I bet you I can figure out why you bite your nails. I get a few reasons in mind.
She nods, half provocative, half enthusiastic.
You're uptight because your mother and the pressure she's putting on you.
Maybe so, sir. Okay, I know it's a bad habit, and I shouldn't.
Either way, another ace deduction by the #1 detective in town.
It was okay, sir.
She's still got a rebellious streak.
There's more that can be achieved here. Ask her to do the same.
Alright. Fine. Do better. Deduce something about me.
You're quite sober.
Really?
The lieutenant does not flinch at the comment. He does not flinch even a single bit. He is intensely not flinching. It takes effort.
Wait, how do you know I'm usually not?
Because you usually aren't.
I'm also sad and my head hurts.
I'm sorry, sir. I hope things get better soon.
She looks you in the eye, a gleam of sympathy on her face.
There she stands, swaying on her feet, assaulted by the early spring breeze. She smiles at you. The whole situation suddenly feels familiar, somehow. There's something you're missing.
Suggestion 0 knows the law. What is
It's
romance?
the type of book where there's a rich lady and she has to choose between the good man and the bad man.
Okay. Weird to put it that way.
Or there could be a story about a poor lady getting a rich man. It's about man and lady business, sir.
Man and lady business. What about when both of the men are bad?
These are not very common. You can't have a choice between bad and bad. Nobody wants to read a story like that.
What if it's written really well?
Well, maybe then it's fine. Maybe if the lady then decides not to pick either, because she doesn't need a bad man. Yes, that would be interesting.
What about when everyone is poor?
That's really not a proper romance story. That's more like everyday life.
Yeah, poor people are boring.
I guess, yes. People in books are always very interesting, especially the romance people.
What about a book where the man and the lady business doesn't work out at all?
I haven't read many of those. Maybe you should ask Mum.
Yeah, you think she has one about an excruciatingly painful breakup?
I don't think it's a romance story if the main characters break up, though.
No, think about it. One where they plunge into a torrid spiral of pain and recrimination. Only it's really long and drawn out. Scarred for life, phantom limb.
No, I don't know.
Doesn't ring a bell? Alright, I'll ask your mom.
Yes, she knows books, definitely.
What was that? An idea for an unfinished novel stuck somewhere in your forebrain? Later, when you get the chance, you should address these issues by getting drunk. That'll show them.
I love you, electrochemistry, yes. What about a poor man getting with a rich lady?
It happens, but usually the guy gets rich in the process. Or should actually be rich himself, but has lost his family property unjustly, like during the revolution or something. Those are unhappy books, for most of the pages. People sad about what they have lost, but then it all turns out just fine in the end.
Okay, enough about romance.
Maybe some about other books?
What are these famous people?
Oh, kings and queens and generals of old, or artists and writers, or musicians, those kinds of people. There's usually something extraordinary about them.
Stretches her cold-reded cheek and then continues.
I think that's why people read them, to find the secrets of their fame.
Seems like most people who read those books fail to get more famous from reading them.
Reading these books doesn't make the reader more famous, does it?
But it does make the famous people more famous.
These famous people sound like a bunch of dorks.
Annette's expression remains ever so helpful, but she doesn't say anything.
Yeah, you heard me. Only losers waste their time with that garbage.
Isn't that kind of a childish thing for a grown-up to say?
When she grows up, and if she grows up to be clever, she'll discover there's no such thing as a grown-up.
Yeah, fair. Yeah, true. If you grow up to be clever, you'll discover there's no such thing as a grown-up.
Okay, sir.
Okay. What am I missing here? Why does this feel familiar? My suggestion is literally 0.
Wow, you work hard.
I do?
Oh, yes. You hustle. You're a provider. It's tough out there, but you keep it real and provide.
What hard work do I do exactly?
Look at yourself. You're a human pedometer. You must have walked 200,000 steps down cracked asphalt, mosaic, sand, and linoleum after you re-emerged. That is the sign of a hustler who never gives up. The world is harsh and people are evil. You didn't make it that way, and you won't let it break you. You ride.
I'm not sure I ride.
Oh, you do. You make money. You got gills, baby. Meaning those black papers with the faces of the innocents on them. You bring in the Franco-Negros and the Solas.
Okay.
It ain't easy, but you do it. Day in and day out. You didn't make the rules, but you won't lose. You're a cop and a sprinter
and a money
printer.
Money printer. I guess I mean some gills, sure.
Sure. And has it been easy? Is life easy? Have you not gone into cardiac arrest? Are you not about to have an anxiety attack or shoot yourself in the mouth? But you still hustle 24/7, ride or die.
Okay.
Now, ask yourself, are you rich?
No, I'm actually not.
That's right. You work harder than anyone. You almost rode yourself to the grave and you're still practically a hobo. Why is that?
I don't know. Why am I so poor?
Because of the taxes. G-Man's got his jam-covered sticky fingers in your pocket, stealing from you every time you buy, sell, walk, talk, fart, so much as sneeze. Aren't taxes almost non-existent in the Gotham estate that is Revachol?
Yeah, right? I thought there were no taxes.
You and I both, but they got those indirect modes of taxation. Sales tax, excise duty, extraction tax. This tax that doesn't even have a name. Plus, there's the stuff people in other countries pay for that makes them ask for more money from you here. The Gotham estate's a myth. In total,
why are we in this like weird conspiracy theory mode? What's happening?
98% of all your money.
Why? Why? Why is there like? Why is my brain just being like, you know what's wrong? You sure? It seems like a really big number.
What are you not sure about? They're milking your nipples till they bleed. Can't you see? Aren't you sick and tired of having bloody nipples?
Bleeding nipples are kind of a pain, but how did deregulation help with that?
It's all about the tax issue, hustler. No other problem in the world is as pressing as top marginal tax rates. And don't you fucking forget it.
Thanks, me. I'm glad. Wondering You're a cool anarchist now. Unless you don't want to be an anarchist, whatever. I don't know what to think about this. How many books? This book is about a book you don't understand about.
A small mountain of colorful board game boxes. There are numerous types of games for all ages. A lot of shelf space seems to be taken up by Wirral-related merchandise.
Thanks for the pile.
An endless variety of source books, lore books, and codices litter the table. The topmost book is titled Welkin Compendium, 2nd edition. There's also a large hardbound tome with intricate cover art, The Hunters of Katawak, Boreal Creature Compendium, and a Pick Your Path adventure game book titled Tales of Wirral, Cavern of Velkrag. Books in a board game section? Who wants to read books?
Anything that really catches my eye?
There's a box that says Wirral, 3rd edition Mega Setting Supplements Module. The side panel notes, a fantastique adventure board game. New maps and miniatures.
25.
A sticker on it displays 25 real. That price is steep, but then it's the 3rd edition Mega Setting Supplement, so it makes sense.
Wouldn't make sense. Thanks, Logic. Corky, what board games do you have?
Wonderful board games, sir. The Viticulturist is a classic for sure.
Oh, this is the
Perhaps
person I
you'd
talked
like
to on the
Archipelagos
thingy.
of Insulinda, a very educational game for those interested in geography. Browbritter is a fun game of economic competition, but can get quite intense after a while.
Ugh.
We have games for the whole family. You can play with your children.
Yes, kids, friends, chicks, I have all those.
Then you're a lucky man, officer. Children are the greatest of treasures. For playing with friends, I'd recommend Suzerainty. It's a civilization building game where you build a civilization, then set off to brutally colonize and repress other civilizations. It'll cost 12 real.
What about these Wirral things?
Lousy auras there. No, role-playing games are popular among those types.
Those
you know,
types.
who are into those kind of things. Personally, I don't like it. Not at all. I've heard they turn people into occult enthusiasts.
Cool.
That they have rituals where they try to summon entities. Highly immoral stuff. You can still buy them, though.
Okay. Old sports magazines. National Recipes of Arda. They're all about lake trout. There.
These shelves are overburdened with books from the same series. You see the name Dick Mullen over and over. A couple of spook novels hide amidst all the detective books. Thrilling tales of spycraft and daring do.
Oh, there's crime fiction.
Oh, crime, robberies, murders, even sexual crimes.
Ooh.
We're fortunate to have Dick Mullen and his stories to sort all that out. You're a police officer, apparently. You should buy all of these. They really do teach a person how to be a proper detective.
Through the display of books.
Crime fiction is a disgrace. An asinine misrepresentation of the physical attributes of the arduous everyday work of actual police officers. These books greatly overstate the excitement of police work, glossing over how long it takes to actually follow up on leads and eliminate dead ends. What's more, they completely ignore the psychological hardships of year after year coming into contact with people during the worst days of their lives.
That's fair.
Not a single mention of all the stress this work creates upon the officer's family. Detective fiction just doesn't tell the truth at all. Now, would you like a list of all the books found on the shelf?
Sure.
You see Dick Mullen on the job. Get Me Mullen. The Stalwart Adventures of Richard P. Mullen. Dick Mullen and the Murder in the Orchard. The Sordid Affair of Dick Mullen. A killing is declared. Dick Mullen in the murder house. The final case of Dick Mullen. An obvious lie. Dick Mullen in the clock tower. The ordeals of Dick Mullen. Dauntless Dick. Dick Mullen's funeral pyre. The murder of Dick Mullen.
Dick Mullen dies?
Oh no. Turns out he faked it to solve a case.
Oh, are there any more?
Yes. There's also the dame who did it. Farewell, my Mullen. Faking death seems to be a common trope in the Mullen series. The morbid tales of Dick Mullen. A dark tide turns. Tragedy calls for Dick Mullen. Another one with fake death. And, of course, Dick Mullen, the murderer. In order to catch a murderer, Dick Mullen must become the murderer. After all this, you still haven't found the answer to the one question that matters. Who is Dick Mullen?
Action speed. Who is Dick Mullen? Please.
Your attempt to grasp at the answer fails. It seems very close by, pulsating just out of reach.
The fastest mage.
The plaque on the shelf reads, Biographies of Famous People.
Everyone knows the most interesting things about fascists was their magic. I see, yes.
Shelves full of biographies of
was anything
famous
noted in
people.
this stuff?
I would say the greatest innocence. Yes, most certainly. It's an important educational tool delving into the depths of history, religion, and their relation to innocentic power.
Who or what is innocent?
A very influential historical figure. But surely I don't have to tell you that. You're a law officer, and law officers have at least some education.
I don't know.
The book is also very daring. The author aims to re-examine the universal understandings of the innocentic system, creating a fresh vantage point and a shift in the tired order of things.
I thought it was about which of these innocences is the coolest.
Perhaps for a layman, deep analysis is necessary to peel back the multi-layered meanings.
Do her words seem vague and abstract to you?
Do you recommend it?
Certainly. It's prudent for a person to have at least an elementary understanding of history and society.
Oh.
Imagine the chaos we'd be in
I
otherwise.
can imagine. I definitely can imagine.
You feel like you should get this one. Definitely. It's important somehow. There's something personal inside.
Oh, Inland Empire, guess what? I don't have any money. Look at the display of books.
Browsing through all the books with all their names makes your head spin. Suddenly, a particularly odd title catches your eye. It reads, High Speed Love, the tragic true love story of Jacob Irv and Alfie Delatraz, by one Cecilia Averbrook.
Oh, what's it about?
High Speed Love chronicles the romance between two of the finest tip-top tourney racers in history. One of them is the madcap driver, Jacob Irv. His blonde mane graces the cover.
Nice.
Next to Irv's life story, you see a slim biography of an Occidental rock star called the Anti-Star. He's famous for shooting morphine into one of his eyeballs and cocaine into the other.
Okay.
Next to that, Revacholian radio personality Guillaume Bevy stands in front of a rundown drug den. He's a permanent fixture on Channel 8, reporting on real-life crime and ruining cops' days.
Okay.
I really must insist you buy one of the books. Reading them is not for free. Do still browse, though, but not too long. I'm sorry, I did not mean to rush you.
The days
Several
passing
maps
by.
have been attached to a bulletin board hidden inside. The maps look old and faded. Your eye catches a map of Insulinda, a map of Revachol, and a map of Martinez.
Okay. Or can I buy these
I'm
maps?
sorry, officer. The map of Martinez is the only one available. The other two are not for sale anymore.
Oh.
And besides, you could scarcely afford them.
Oh, okay.
They're quite valuable, though they might not look it. The map of Martinez is 90 cents, though.
Why is the map of Martinez so cheap?
That old thing. It's an out-of-date map of a tourist location that never was nor came to be. From when some design studio people tried to spruce the place up 4 or 5 years ago. They also renovated the horse statue, set up those coin-operated viewers, and designed the new street lamps.
The place does not look like a successful tourist trap.
What happened then?
They didn't get that far, for some reason. A shame the project never got going. Would be nice if someone fixed Martinez up. All these ruins are bad for business.
I want to steal it.
Several maps. The maps look old and faded. You peek at the storekeeper, waiting for her to be distracted. When she's not looking,
You think I have
deftly
98
rip the
cents?
map off the bulletin board and pocket it. You're now the proud owner of a map of Martinez, which, to be honest, did not even cost that much.
Look, man, I have like $3. I don't know what you want.
This large map displays archipelagos. You see a constellation of small dots on the light blue emptiness of the Insulindic Ocean. The largest in the northeast is La Caillou. You are here. Another, far away in the southwest, Seminese Islands, Ile de Fantôme.
Yeah.
Ozon, Laurentide, Fas a la Mer, archipelagos, North Arcade Islands, all just specks of dust on the vastness of the Insulindic. On the edges of the map, the color fades into a blur of dotted lines, black and white, disintegrating into mathematics. In the northeast, a dust mite stands on the north coast of Caillou in a bookstore. It's you.
Can you see cities on the islands?
You can. On Caillou, Revachol, a single black star. On Ozon, Fondelier, and Vilmandu. On archipelagos, Croyan Moran, Villiers. On Seminine, Olduvai, and on Laurentide, Deora of the Seven Seas. 850 million people live on these little dots, an oceanic world of culture and commerce torn apart by history.
Thanks, Encyclopedia.
The ocean breaks apart into a tangle of cosines and azimuths, all pointing into pale nothingness. Windy is the north azimuth. Grad is the northeast azimuth. Samara is the east azimuth. Seol is the west azimuth. Isolas, they're called.
Interesting.
Connections to other worlds. Words past the Insulindian, unknown to you. You only know you've never been there. You have little idea what they are. Distant stars, gods. But looking at them makes you feel almost non-existent. Whatever they are, the Isolas are immeasurably large compared to you, and very, very far away. Perhaps they are gods, gods of distance and outer dust.
The map of Revachol.
The north coast of a verdant island is shattered by the delta of a river. It is the River Esperance. Countless bridges put the shards back together, connecting city blocks to river islands. La Delta says a great artificial heart in the center, teeming with life forms and construction. To the east, rolling hillsides, Le Jardin, Stella Marie,
I have a lot
the
of talking
suburbs of
here.
Saint-Baptiste, swallowed up into the megacity. They sound rich to you. This is Revachol East.
And west of the river?
Hudon. It's somewhere to live. Not bad. Then there's Jamrock. It's bad. People shouldn't live there, but they do. Then Forberg. It's almost as bad, and much larger. Then Coal City. It's the worst. You feel you're just west of Coal City, somewhere above Jamrock and close to Coal City.
Thanks, Inland Empire. I wonder how much Inland Empire has if I'm feeling out this much with such a low amount of... Boring book.
This bookstore is not strictly about crime, romance, and biographies of famous people. This, amidst the various books, you find one written by someone named. These three things are very important to the working class mind. The point of the book, and many
Wholeness,
others on this
unity, and
shelf,
balance.
is to give people medicinal advice in situations where they don't have access to paid health services.
Interesting.
Various paranatural books still litter the shelf.
What books are these?
Sir, please, no browsing in that shelf. That wisdom is not for free. I can't have you end up, like, opening a police store next door and stealing my customers. Oh no!
What? Odd, okay.
You see a set of tattered curtains blocking the way to another room. A strange cage-like trinket dangles from the curtains.
Excuse me, officer. The back room is strictly for employees only.
What's behind the curtains?
Nothing. Now please go back to browsing the books. Don't you feel compelled to look at the books? The books are all you care about.
She speaks almost as if she's trying to put a spell on you, urging you to buy more books. Oddly enough, the more she tries to draw you away from the curtains, the more alluring they become.
Pull open the curtains.
Just as you're about to pull apart the curtains, the petrified voice of the shop owner cries out once more.
Sir, don't touch that. I told you it's off limits for the customers.
Talisman around her neck.
Parapsychologically speaking, we're done if you decide to open them. I won't be held responsible for the consequences. It's too dangerous.
She looks away, mumbling. Why is everyone always messing with the curtains? Why can't they just buy books like normal people?
This is about the curse. That's why you're afraid?
No, it's just a storeroom for the employees, I told you. Now please step away from the curtains.
But ma'am, this is different. I'm a police officer. I need to get in there.
Why? It's not like anyone was killed there.
She stops abruptly as her hand flies over her mouth, baffled by her own bluntness.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to be so impolite. Just please don't go there. I can't allow that. You'll only make things worse and unleash the powers.
The curtains do seem frail suddenly, not robust enough to contain a slippery darkness.
Sense this place calling for me, though. I must investigate beyond the threshold.
You do? My God, even more reasons not to mess with the curtains. Just step away, dear sir.
I'll think about it.
Let's just talk about this first, all right?
Talking is always good. Go see what she has to say. You see a tattered set of curtains and a polyhedron-shaped
cage-like trinket.
You see some kind of charm, an irregular polyhedron assembled from bones, sticks, and straw. Inside, a disturbing fish head with empty eye sockets stares at you. This is a traditional Seminese ward, meant to provide protection against ill luck, bad dreams, curses, and other supernatural scourges.
And who are the Seminese?
Inhabitants of Ile de Fantôme, the Seminole Islands down south. Aside from poking at it suspiciously, there is nothing else to do with the fish head charm at this time.
Ignore
the
the
curtains
curtains.
remain shut.
Okay. We can talk to this lady and maybe think about the curtains next time. I've reached a limit of what I can do. But it is fun. This game is really fun. I like playing this game. It's a good fun game. I don't think I have anything on here. What are you? Not really. Not read. Unfortunately. Yeah, maybe I'll just be done. It's a good game though. I've been enjoying it. I feel like that we don't make it nearly as far as I would like to, but I think it's one of those games I think it's one of those games that we're just gonna like open up. The more that we play it, the more there's gonna be like a sort of explosion of things that will happen. Like we'll just get further and further. We're almost done with this lonesome home. We can understand where our homes are. There's so many different things going on in here to think through. Wompty Dumpty Dom Center is in here. Yeah. Yeah. I want to be done though. We can come back to this game in a little bit. Maybe I'll do a bonus stream, you know? This game seems like a game that I shouldn't... It's kind of like Blueprints, right? It's a game I shouldn't put down for very long, or else I'm just going to be like, I don't know what's going on. Because it still has investigative-y things. So maybe if we're free, like, you know, tomorrow or something, and I feel like it, maybe I'll do more. Because I'm like, man, I have to wait several days to play it again. I don't really have too much a problem with waiting like 1 or 2, but then it's like 3 or 4. I'm like, what am I doing? You know? So I think I'll just get completely lost and I won't know what I'm doing, and I'll be like, I can't play this game anymore. I've lost all focus. So I might play more of it. Also to get it done, because it seems like one of those games that's gonna be like, you know, it's gonna be a massive time sink. So, but I have fun playing it. It's very interesting, and I'm like, dang, this game actually might be really good. Oh, we will see. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna be done. I don't really have a good raid target. Dan knows Dan things. He knows that I have like a queued up list of like 400 things to do. I need to also spend time on like a handful of other things that aren't in that. No. I don't know what we're doing Thursday. I don't know what we're doing Saturday. I don't have a Saturday thing lined up. I don't think Own Sage is free to do Split Fiction or any other co-op game. I might need people to do stuff with, or I'll pick a different game. But yeah, I don't think I have too much more to say, so I'll be done. I'll let you go. Have a good one. Bye-bye. 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 Have a good night. Sleep good. Or whatever you're doing. Maybe wake up. Maybe wake up better. Bye. 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 Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Okay, now actually leave.